All right, you ready to go live, guys?
Ready.
All right, let's see. Let's pick a nice song to lead us in.
Stop crunching peanuts.
Let's play the name Uno.
I forget I'm eating. In the last show, I did that like 3 times.
All right, can you guys hear the music?
Yeah.
All right, that means we're on live. Yeah, where's your headphones? All right, hey, welcome to the show. We have a lot of dicks in here tonight. 6. Do your dogs have dicks too? Or are they females?
All dicks.
Oh my god, we have 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dicks in this. We almost a record. Jaquan Bentley has the record, but he brought 10. So we fell just short today. But anyways, we got Rugs by Dubs. Say hello. And we got Innocence. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, what's up?
Innocence, and your real name, I wrote it down because like my memory's kind of shitty. Sean. Yeah. And then we got Brando and Joel and Kip Creeper and Narsum. These days, like with Gen Z and all that, you have to say like your Instagram handle and your name, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's part of the game. Can you guys hear okay in your headphones?
Yeah.
All right, so hey, if you want to call in and be a part of the show, 805-323-6224. All right. So, welcome to the show, guys. You guys are in charge of the skate park, right?
Yeah, we're part of the...
In charge of it? Like, you designed it? Oh, you got talking on the mic, yeah.
Yeah. Either one.
Here, let's scoot this table towards us. Yeah, then we don't have to. There we go. Door, the show has no rules.
The multi-rules, really?
Yeah.
Joel and I worked on the expansion project.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
can hear him a lot. I can hear him a lot better now.
But
You can? Okay, cool.
Well, kind of. Here, good. Keep going, Brando.
so yeah, we started working on that thing like 5 years ago with the help of Jackie Pierce, who got Kellogg Park built on the Avenue.
Okay.
Awesome person, shout out.
Yeah, and she's got a bunch of the murals done, the Wall Street mural, and pretty much any of those cool murals that you've noticed pop up in the last 10 years or so down the Ave.
Oh, yeah. You guys are part of that paint job?
No,
Or-
this lady Jackie that who got the grant for Kellogg Park and was a part of all that. She kind of spearheaded the skate park project and then reached out amongst the community, and that's where Joel and I
nice.
kind of.
Hey, you're on the Tide Pod.
I'm just excited. This is Spence. I'm just excited that there's actually a skate park going in Ventura.
Fuck yeah, that's
Oh,
what's
cool.
up.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because you know how they allocated the last funds, right? Are you aware?
Yep.
Tell us.
And how they built they got, I think it was around 250,000, if I'm not mistaken, for the 3 or 4 parks we have in Ventura. Is there 3?
3.
3. So, City of Ventura allocated EIF fundings for $250,000 for skate parks back in 1995, 6?
95. Yeah. Parks were
95.
built in 96,
Yeah,
so probably 95.
Right. So, and so the Jim Monahans that be and the assholes that were allocated funds for half of a skate, or actually half of that funding, right? So only $125,000 went into the actual skate parks. There was extra money, and so you know what they did with it? They built the gazebo in Plaza Park for $125,000.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
I didn't know that.
At least you got skated, I guess.
I didn't.
Yes.
But
Yeah, so
it ain't a
just
skate park.
the history of our skate parks in Ventura have been like historically bad, right?
That
So when I
gazebo's pretty
heard
sick,
that there were
though.
actual skaters in a meeting that was going on to decide who was going to build the parks, I was ecstatic. Like, this is what we need, right? So now I'm staring at the 4 gentlemen that are in charge of this, right?
Well,
And
These two right here in the middle.
yeah. These
Yeah.
guys.
But yeah.
The two guys. in
well,
the
yeah, it's a proud moment
And
for
we're
a
just part
Ventura
of it. There's
resident
a whole
as
handful of
myself.
folks that have
Yeah, it's a full group.
Right.
effort.
been
Yeah.
key in it. We're just two pieces of the
Well,
puzzle.
congratulations for being part of it. Yeah,
Dude, yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Doing it, yeah.
Joel and Brandon
Yeah.
definitely put some time in for sure.
Yeah.
Right, and
Yeah.
and you all look like skaters. Like, this is important, right? Because
Oh, yeah.
I'm 46 and having a knee injury right now from skateboarding, and you know that's life, right?
Oh
So yeah, this is the way it is. Fucking dinosaurs.
You got
Spinosaurus I am.
You're
Still
to heal
killing
up.
You're not on. You're just going nuts.
Still killing it though. That's what's up.
So I just wanted to hope you boys. I know you boys from the way you dress, you haven't been stealing any of the money. So just keep it up. You know, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, all that
Keep it up.
is
Keep
your
it up.
tag, so it can only be used for the park.
Right on. Thanks for calling in, boss.
Wait. Can I introduce the show, Randall?
Yeah, sure.
Because Junior's not here. All right. Welcome to the motherfucking Ventura Tide Pod. We have
Thank you.
Randall.
Perfect.
We have a guy with a bandana around his head, with a mustache. And we have a yellow and black shirt guy. And we have a guy with a cross on his hat. And we have a guy with a beautiful mustache on the end.
Yes.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. The mustache game is very strong tonight.
Right on.
Very strong.
Yeah.
Randall, you're a little jealous right now, aren't you? I can see.
I just shaved like on Tuesday. I would have been right there with
I see
you.
that,
man.
you know, because
Fucked
you're the
up.
only.
Yeah.
Besides Overdose, Overdose was 12 years old with a mustache.
Overdose just
If
hasn't
you
gotten
know-
This
it
is just
yet,
1
yeah.
week mustache right here. I'm just one week.
Maybe 10, maybe 10 years old. Maybe 10 years old. He had a mustache already because he was
fireman
showing
shit
off
right
like
there.
that. Yeah, for real. And so yeah. All right. Welcome to the motherfucking Ventura Tide Pod. Now talk some shit. Bye bye.
That's right.
All right, love you, man.
Love you too.
You said it like he.
That was
All
it.
right.
Well, that's a good first
Like I said,
caller.
yeah, that was like talking to my wife the way I said that.
Right there.
That was informative too. I didn't
Yeah.
know that about the gazebo.
Yeah.
Real shit. I did not know that. I was
And that's
like,
right
wow,
by
really?
his house. Speaking of that gazebo in Plaza Park, I should just
Oh.
announce this before I forget. I don't know if you guys are aware, but there's been a ban of skateboards and bikes downtown on Main Street, and roller skates and scooters for that matter.
Did that pass?
It passed. So
Saw the Redcoats riding
it
their bike the other day.
starts tomorrow.
Well,
So
what about that 4th of July thing?
Got that later.
That 4th of
What
July.
about it?
Did you see that? It was like a 4th of July ride in.
Talking to Mike. Dubs.
canceled. Yeah, talking Mike.
I saw that the city was putting on a 4th of July ride along. It looked like with a bunch of bike scooters and everything.
Along with
Downtown.
DPD, it was very.
And
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the VPD, and it didn't
So-
make sense because I just seen, like you're saying, the
Yeah.
the ban, and then that.
The ban is
same
only
time.
on Main Street, so I don't know if that changes anything for you.
Oh, really? It's only on Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street moves, as they call it. So, you know, in that part where they close the street? Yeah, the
So
bikes.
they're probably going to be riding from the top of Cemetery.
You know the part where
to
cars
right
can't
there
drive?
at-
You know the part where
Chicken
cars
House.
can't drive? Yeah,
Yeah.
that they banned bikes on that part.
At one point in the early thousands, skateboarding was banned. I think it was from the Avenue to like Chestnut, or no, past Chestnut, Fur to Fur Street between Poli and Santa Clara. I think maybe it was even all the way to Thompson. And they used to flag us like I'd be skating home from Carrillo to the Avenue, and they'd be like, "No skateboard," and I'm like, "This is my transportation. This is how my mom sends me to school." Like,
They tell you
Yeah,
to walk.
and then they were
It's like,
pretty cool,
dude,
but like the cops
Yeah.
were kind of like, "All right,
That's-
just keep it moving or go on Thompson," you know.
Yeah, that's kind of what they said. Is just you can have a bike and skateboard and roller skates, whatever. But you just can't use it. So, which is whatever. That's another stupid thing. But anyways, we're gonna all meet at that gazebo that he was talking about in Plaza Park at 1 p.m. and we're gonna ride up and down Main Street for a couple hours. So, just letting everybody know if you want to join us.
Nice.
And what do they call it? Civil disobedience. So that's kind of what we're gonna be doing. Yeah. Peaceful protest. And then if you do, I will say, like, if you do show up to ride with us, like, don't ride like crazy because you're gonna like basically prove their point. Try to ride like very peaceful and respectful and slow. Like
I
I'm
think a
going
lot-
there with my kids.
I think
yeah.
like a lot of the problem is, or some of the problem perhaps is like the middle school kids
Here,
and high
hop
school
on that
kids.
mic, man. Yeah.
Like the high school and like
It'll stretch to you. Yeah. So,
I don't know. I feel like the high school middle school kids are like cruising through like Mach 5 on their e-bikes
Yeah.
all the time down
Yeah,
there.
it was a problem.
and
I
it kind of
agree.
fucks it over for like if I'm just cruising with my dog like on my beach cruiser, like minding my business, which isn't like a big deal. But then if those kids are cruising by, like they don't give a shit. They don't have to ride their bikes anymore
Yeah.
because now they got e-bikes.
yeah.
a whole
ODK
different
right
game.
here has an e-bike. He wears a helmet too. But I think what we're trying to get passed in City Hall was just like, why don't we just implement like a speed limit instead of just banning everything?
Much
You
better.
know, because like there has actually been no recorded
Zero
accidents
tolerance never
yet.
works.
Yeah.
Or even like they do those green paths, like
yeah. That was another solution that was brought up.
if you made a strip dead center, you could be pedestrian on either side and still allow for like a bike path with thoroughfare, just to like appease both, and then it kind of
Damn, that would work actually really well downtown.
Are they ever supposed to like? Are they
liability-wise,
ever supposed to like open it up, or are they ever gonna like open it, or is it just gonna be continually like closed, or are they ever like? Do they remember how they had like over there at that old bank? How they had like this like A, B, and C. Sort of like proposal of like, would you prefer A? Would you prefer B? Would you prefer C? And like I think I just wonder like if there's like some backdoor stuff, like backdoor stuff that's happening on that, or like do we like does it continue to be like how it is, or does that change?
It's from go ahead.
From what I've heard, just from like restaurant employees downtown,
they love it.
I think the city during COVID made the restaurants spend money to build those patio spaces, and then now that they're kind of just waiting for them to kind of maybe age and to justify that use of money by the individual businesses downtown that had to spend that, and then at some point I'd like to think it'd come back to normal and we could drive downtown and pull a nice. You can see an old school car pulled up to the thrift store, and
I wonder what the
some form of normalcy.
Sort of I wonder what the like ratio is of like keep it how it is to like bring it back with cars is within here in Ventura.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
I personally like having no cars because it's just nice to like have my kids and I'm like, okay, don't gotta worry now.
I vote no cars personally. But I've had friends that are like that would like I've had in like working downtown
in like wintertime, like if it was seasonal or something. I don't know. Just go. I feel like when it goes to sleepy winter, it would be nice to be able to roll up to like I'm gonna go in the thrift store, get a coffee at Palermo or a beer at the
parking's
brewery.
Never going to go back though. I mean over there though, and to be honest with you, it took like I think one of the like if you've ever been to Europe, people like eat outdoors. That's like true. The restaurants, you don't eat inside the restaurant. And if you're in Southern California, why would you want to like be indoors if it's nice out?
I guess I'm just nostalgic a little bit for my top hat burger with a fucking lowrider or some like
I love the
50s bomb going by and Jack yelling like
Mango Town something or other, and I'm like,
I saw that.
I'm like super curious what they're gonna do over there with Top Hat. If they're gonna turn that into some like bullshit little like. What is Mango Town? I don't know. Like
welcome to Mango Town.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like
another standard mixed use. Fucking
something like that. I don't know if it's like actual Mango Town, but it was something like that, right? And it was like
there was some major hang up when they.
But
first
it's there. You have to like see the sign. If they slip these things under, like without us like knowing, you have to see the sign. You have to show up to City Hall at that date, and if you don't show up at City Hall, and then at City Hall is all they essentially do is just like give you like the people like 30 minutes to speak your 2 minutes.
Yes.
And doesn't really doesn't change. It doesn't change anything. Yeah. It just like you can speak your 2. You can say what you want, but we've already made our decision. We have our board.
Yeah.
Like sorry.
Like with the bike ban, it was like they had almost like 12-0 spoke out against the bike ban, and then they're just like, okay, thank you for your talk, and we're gonna vote. And
thanks for showing up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Duly noted. Yeah.
No T-shirt. Not even a T-shirt. You didn't get a T-shirt.
T-shirt and the City Hall T-shirt.
Yeah. No, like thanks for showing up to the bike ban vote. T-shirt.
Right. Yeah. So I tell everyone out there I have some inside information that they're not actually going to enforce it. The cops don't want to do this. So let's just ride. Let's normalize riding on Main Street and don't let them. Because you know what? If you let them ban skateboards on one part.
Oh, they're gonna ban it everywhere.
It's gonna grow. Especially like they're gonna say, oh, well, we spent the money to put up skate parks, so I don't see why they have to skate on a sidewalk,
But
and the next thing you know,
but tell your Groms to slow down a little bit on those e-bikes.
ODK, you slow down. Yeah.
Hey, X Games is coming.
I agree. No, I always felt uncomfortable because I have a little 4-year-old running around on Main Street. And when they go by at 25 miles per hour, I mean, that's enough to
just being honest.
Oh, dude, yeah.
So I do think that needed to be dealt with, but I mean,
it's an e-bike.
How many skateboard accidents have there been?
For me, in my honest opinion, it's just a beef with e-bikes for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care if you're pedaling with your own power, all good.
Yeah.
Just get some e-stickers and add them all with no bike signs downtown, no e-bikes.
It's an issue.
Oh, crazy.
I haven't rolled in.
It really is.
Yeah, there was Liz Compost did try to do a e-bike only ban in e-scooters.
Liz knows what's up.
Yeah, because she listens to the the word on the street. She always does her research. Yeah.
And she's even on the E program technically.
Yeah. Always like, hey, what's up? We're on the Ventura Tide Pod.
I gotta turn it down.
Yeah, you do.
Yo.
What's up, man? Who are you? And you smoking weed tonight or what?
100%. Absolutely. I'm the manager guy, and I am smoking weed.
The manager guy. What's up? How you doing,
I
man?
know.
Appreciate it, man. We love you.
I'm good. I'm doing good.
Yeah. You got anything to say to these guys?
Pacifico.
Yes, I actually was like literally just seeing the rings, right? So I seen because I was like, who's the guy with all those dope rings?
Yeah.
Right there. And then I see him opening a jar of weed.
Yeah,
and I was like,
that's
dude,
him.
that's that one homie. Oh, bro, that's just lit. And I love your rings, by the way. And
Yeah.
I can see you pulling some weed out. And that's great.
There's a razor blade in that ring.
I do want to say something though. If I did anything last time when I called in, I was lit. If I started anything, I want to apologize because I don't want to. I have nothing but love, and you guys,
No,
me, the
you
boss
weren't the
told me
one.
right
No,
there.
it was a caller after you. He was dropping the N-word.
But like
it wasn't you. It was
Yeah.
like this guy. You know those like racist poems? Like this guy from Alabama called in and he was like, 1, 2, 3, 3 N-words in a tree.
That
And
was
then he did like
horrible.
a nursery rhyme and it was like so
Horrible.
disgusting and I just felt bad.
It
for,
was disgusting.
Julius
Just hang
and-
up.
Yeah, we just hung up.
Look at them rings, dude.
But it was just like-
I apologize if I had anything. Like, I mean, I feel like
don't think it was you, was
because
it?
I was like, it's because I couldn't hear because I wasn't like, you know how it is when on the phone. I didn't listen
Dude,
long enough because
I don't want you to change it
and I
all,
didn't hear.
man. I don't want you to change it all.
Oh, I love
Keep it
you
going.
guys. All right.
Hey,
Okay. so
but what's up with the DMT?
All right. So,
What's up with the DMT?
oh man, I wasn't supposed to
All
talk about it, dude.
Yeah, you are. Is Kamala there? Kamala, let him talk about it.
Oh,
I told him not to. No fucking way.
Yeah, who's that?
God told me no,
Gay
we
lover?
don't talk about DMT.
Fucking no.
So what I was going to do though is first of all I was gonna go from the left to the right. So I seen these sparkly rings and somebody doing something. I'm like, why is that chair empty when there's a homie over here with some rings?
Yeah, I told him to sit over there too.
Thank you.
No, for Joel.
Yeah,
And then so I was like, okay, but hey, I first of all I want to shout out love to all you guys. And love to 805 and I love to fucking Tide Pods because you guys are fucking doing it and I love it and I love seeing this shit. Okay, so and then I'm gonna go to left to right. I see you, bro. Like you know the boss right there with the computer. You know, like he knows who he is. So then the next to him, no, Randall's the boss. Hey, you're the one with the rings. You over? Yeah, I like this guy too. I like OD Kid. I love OD Kid. Yeah, OD Kid is dope.
he
So
loves
then
it.
next to you, Randall. Who's next? Like
This is
let's
to my
go.
left. To my left, right here, by the joint I'm waving.
Yeah.
This is ODK. I mean ODK. Rugs by Dubs. Yeah, Rugs
Yo.
by Dubs. He's you see that Ventura Tide Pod rug right at the bottom of the screen? He's a gentleman that made it. Yeah, and he also made that one that he's pointing to.
no
that says
way,
Ventura.
really?
Solid.
Yeah. He's actually the most popular show we ever had was a Rugs by Dubs show, I think.
I just letting up a drip,
Deservingly
That's
so,
fucking
too.
dope. That's really dope. That's really dope.
You need any custom?
Let's
Let me
go.
know.
Okay, and then your bro next to you with he looks like a pink
Hey.
brim with the orange sleeves.
All right.
Yeah.
The orange sleeves.
Brando.
Well, yeah.
Keep
Creeper.
creeper.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to follow him on Instagram right now? His
Creeper.
name is Kip Creeper on Instagram. Yeah, give him
All
a
right.
follow.
Killing it.
I will.
Skateboard tutorials.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he's a
This is what we're all
local legend, you know? And then here's his brand. Rugs by Dubs is representing his brand. We're going to get into that in a second.
all of
Yeah.
us.
I can't see
That's
it
all of
quite,
us.
but
That's
like
all of us.
if you pull the brim down a little bit, you might be able to see a little
All
bit
of
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Can you pull-
fantastic.
you want-
Okay, and then
can you
next,
pull your pants
and then
down?
next.
Crazy.
No, he wants you to pull your pants down.
I
Yeah.
got Joel. I'm Joel.
Joel after work, Joel.
Narsum.
Also Narsum on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Sick edits.
All right, nice to meet you,
photos,
Joel.
all that.
Same here.
Yeah. You make skate
Oh yeah,
videos.
there we go. Okay, that's good right there. You got the okay.
What
for
about
sure.
the mustache?
There
man?
you go.
You know the guy with the
There
fucking
you
sick
go.
mustache on the left. You want to
Can
know
I
about
have
him?
one of those? Can I have one of those sweaters? I want one of those. So I hang it in the studio. Like I'll wear it while I'm working.
Oh shit! Well, tell them where to get it. Yeah.
Innocence.com.
Tell the people where to get it.
Get it.
Yeah.
Innocence.com.
Yo,
Go to innocence.com.
Go.
They spell it out though so that
No.
people can
Oh, yeah, it's
send it out.
spelled
wait.
Oh, yeah,
All right.
Innocence,
So can I
yeah.
ask a question? Was the guy with the mustache, with a wonderful mustache, was he on last week?
No, you were really fucked up last week, huh? Yeah.
There's a whole new batch of people.
really fucked up.
him?
The guy we had on
No.
was an African American stand-up comedian. Looked nothing like him.
No, I'm not talking
Yeah.
about him. Obviously,
really
I know
fucked up, my
about the
friend.
comedian.
Yeah.
No, I know about the comedian. I was talking about the other guy on the far right.
No, okay. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, so continue on. The guy next to the orange sleeves. What's your name?
Oh, it's Joel.
And he already said Joel.
Oh, Joel.
Yeah.
Okay, we're having another caller.
Yeah.
ODK wants
No,
to
and
hang up
then
on
and
you.
then and then all the way to the right.
All the way.
Why ODK? All right, I'm not as entertaining as I was last week. It's okay. What are you guys drinking tonight?
Innocence.
Innocence.
Go, baby.
That's all I had to
Innocence,
say to that
Narsum,
one.
and Kip Creeper.
Sorry for blasting
Yeah.
you guys with that one.
Yeah, so go to this is how you spell it, everybody.
What else we got?
INN.
Oh, you guys have a screen that you guys can see. See, we can't even see the screen over here.
I know. Here, turn on that.
No, I trust
Turn on
you
that
guys.
TV.
Oh yeah, we can see on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tape delayed.
It's
like
full.
tape delayed. Yeah.
We can get like full.
You know what I
narcissistic-
really like though?
you can
I
see
like
it.
that.
Yeah,
I like that ODK is like.
narcissistic.
If you
Right.
watch this
I
back,
like
you
he's
feel
there
the
2 in a
same
row.
time, not
I
doing
mean,
any of
I
that,
haven't
saying
been
it's
watching that
do
long, but I
something
like
new.
you. I like you in the mix, bro.
Yeah, dude. Appreciate you, man.
Ventura
And, hey,
Tide podcast.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but the DMT thing. Like, do you have
Ask
DMT?
me.
How's that work out?
Okay, so at the exact moment that we're talking,
You want to twist the pipe?
I don't, but I do. Well, I can get it, and the thing is I like to.
This place is
I
not
like
the code.
to. I like to show people the next dimension. I like to. Yeah, I like to. Scott says, "Come for a retreat up here, up in the mountains of Santa Barbara.
Oh, nice.
We'll do the Tide Pod. We'll eat some mushrooms. We'll smoke some DMT. We'll do some
Amazing.
sound bathing. We'll
We're
go
out
over.
there.
We'll go over to the
Sound
Botanic
bath.
Garden.
Sound bath. Sound
We'll
bath.
ground. We're gonna take our shoes off,
That's a good
and we're
point.
gonna ground ourselves. We're gonna say our intentions to the moon.
Holy smokes! I shouldn't have
And, you
drank so
know,
much before
we're
I
gonna
came here.
smoke some weed, eat some mushrooms, smoke some DMT, and you know, we're gonna get back to the roots, right?
Hakuna Matata.
We're all just
Yeah.
children of this earth, Mother Earth. That's really all we are. So when we put our feet on the ground, we connect back with Earth, right? With the Mother, and she heals us all the time.
There we
So
go.
if you ever need healing, please just remind yourself: take your shoes off and put your feet on the ground, and then the Mother Earth will heal you. Okay, just put your heels on the ground.
ODK had ODK said he had a infected.
Is he doing it right now?
Yeah.
You gotta go out to take your shoes off and you gotta go out and put it in the actual dirt. It doesn't matter if it's like on pavement or anything. It's gotta be touched down. You know, gotta touch down. Yeah.
Boy, Briggs and Hank are getting pretty baked right now.
Yeah. They're getting like super paranoid. Your dogs are.
What's the
No,
bottle?
they're not paranoid.
Okay, so there's 2 bottles there. One has a pink top. It looks like, and then one looks like a wine
For a
bottle.
minute.
2
What
bottles.
is that?
Oh, okay. So the one is it's a Korean.
Does
Yeah,
it
here.
fuck sound
Can you
if
film
the
that
door-
bottle
if the
for the
door's
caller?
open? No. All right.
One at a time,
This is
please. Yeah.
this is sochu,
That's a sochu.
General Peach. It's from Korea.
I am
It's
kind
like
of
a-
curious, actually.
Yeah.
Sake. You know,
It's,
I was just at
Next
Arigato the other night.
Next time we
That's
And
take
you know
guys
what you
to wine
do
talk,
when you're sitting at the
we get
bar
all
and you have
snobbish and,
sake,
like, we can
you
keep our
go,
pinkies
come
up
by!
and like fucking like
It's my favorite word.
plastic wine cups and like.
Saturday.
Well, that
You know why
sounds very
come by is
fun.
my favorite word?
All right,
Because
let's-
it's literally
I don't know.
describes my favorite thing, giving the girls a come pie in their face. So it's great. There you go, look at that. Peach.
How do you do that? How
Hell
do you get the
yeah.
girls to do that?
He doesn't know.
I don't know, like, just talk
Exactly,
nice to them, talk nice
Put your girl.
talk
on the phone.
nice to them, you know, like,
ODK's gonna take her.
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go there. But I'll teach you guys a lesson. You know what's interesting though? I was thinking about this earlier. I was talking to Scott about it earlier.
It can't be as bad.
Girls are really into anal recently.
No, yeah, that's bad.
Like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I like it. I mean, I'm not even.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Here's the question. Out of all you guys there, who eats the booty like groceries?
that deal.
Who eats booty here?
That's all I was like, hey,
Are we
is
still
there
going
any way
here?
to change that background to West Park?
I think
Let's
everybody
ease into
does.
let's
Like to
ease
Westpark
into
video?
this.
If you don't all eat
It's on
booty,
YouTube.
Is it?
then I'm
Send me the link.
disappointed because that's what you do when you eat mushrooms and DMT with the chick. You just go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Dub,
Yeah.
tell him.
So you eat ass. Is what
Dub,
you're saying.
be
You eat
who
ass.
you need to be right now.
Yeah.
Be whoever you need to be right now, Dubs.
Yeah.
It's okay if you guys are feeling all uncomfortable, but that's what they like. So if you don't want to do what they like, then I understand. But that's what they like.
Put your girl on the
You don't
phone.
have to be uncomfortable about it.
Yeah. Put your girl on the phone. I want to see. I want her to rate your technique.
There we go. Now the host is
Yeah.
coming in.
What you do is you want to hear my technique? I got you. Ready?
I want to hear your girl's opinion of your technique. If that's okay. I
Well,
don't want to be disrespectful
which girl?
or anything. You know? Which girl? The one
Which
that's next to you
girl?
right now. Is that okay, or is that like
I
disrespectful?
don't even want to
you know?
go there. I can't go there. I can't go there. Unfortunately, I don't know if she's listening right now, but unfortunately, we had to take a little break.
This guy's.
Oh, really?
This guy's boring. This guy's
If
boring
she
me,
was
so I'm
here,
sorry to
if she
hear
was
that.
here, she would tell
I'm gonna
you
go on my
that what
iPhone
I
because you're
do.
boring me right now.
What you do is you stick your tongue as
I'm
far
on
in the
Instagram
booty
right
hole
now.
as possible.
I'm bored.
All right. Yeah, we'll get to it.
No, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, let's talk about your guys' business.
Bye,
Okay.
manager guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, DK just hung up on him. He gets a little fucked up and then just goes. But you
God
know,
bless
I
his-
just do the show. as
God
we
bless
go
his
along,
heart,
you know?
but you know.
All right.
I'm worried about eating
Manager
ass,
guy.
like,
People talking shit. People talking shit.
No,
bro.
no one's talking shit. It's all
Hey,
love. It's all love. DMT.
So what's this? Tell us more about this innocence thing. You know, I like this hoodie.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
It's like understated. You know,
What is it?
it's like plain, and the logo's not like boom like this shirt that we made. It's like
Which is dope. I told
too
you I
far-
liked it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you know, it's like for me personally, I don't want like the brand to be like so big. You know, I feel like I'm being like a product whore or something. You know, I like it where it's just small.
Making
you
an
know?
icon or for your brand or like a symbol or whatever you want to call it. That's a pretty difficult thing. It's not like an easy thing to come up with. And if you find something that works for you, then that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd you come up with this? With the hand? Is that hands praying? Or
Yeah, it's hands praying. I stole it from a Mexican church on my way to work when I was living in LA.
You're gonna go to hell.
No, I already gave my penance for it, and
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, we're good.
Do religious people get mad at you for it, or are they like happy, or they think you're in a church?
Why would they be mad?
You know, because like you stole their logo, or you're misrepresenting. Like let's say they're like they saw you smoking weed right now, and they're like, oh, you're gonna smoke weed while you use the hands of baby Jesus. You know, that's disrespectful to baby Jesus. I'm not. That's not my opinion. I'm just saying.
I know.
What if they said
It's
that?
a fair opinion, but you
Yeah.
know what though? I always kind of saw the praying hands as not being being kind of hijacked by religion. I think like the praying hands,
Boom.
like I
Right
think,
back at you, religion.
I
Yeah.
think it could be like a giving thanks. I think it could be like having faith in something. Like faith isn't religion. Like you can like believe in like whatever it is that you do, or whatever it is that you want, or whatever it is that you're like pushing for. And that's faith, you know, right? You can have faith in something. It doesn't need to be a religious thing. You know, it is like if you find religion, you're in like prison, like religions would like get you out of fucking drugs or all that, then that's fine too. But I think the praying hands can be mixed. And then like with this logo, like what I flipped from it from the church, I didn't like
You could put it on the shirt so that people can see it.
Like I didn't like totally like
Yeah.
poach their idea. So obviously like, the text is different.
I've never seen a logo like this, so yeah.
And then there's
it's-
like
I would say it's
there's
original.
there's the upside cross and the inverted cross, which I guess is kind of like a yin and yang thing, not to sound cliche or anything like that, right?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So
Yeah.
same concept.
Man, the more you hear about it, the better I like it.
Yeah, good. And if you didn't, I wouldn't care either.
That's how I feel about this show. Cause
Oh, it's killing it. That's why I love it. I love it.
But the important thing is I have like real dudes that like and ladies that like back it, you know. So that's like if I'm like we must be doing something right.
And just it's a catchy logo. Like in Baja, people that have no idea what the sticker meant, you know, like who are definitely religious, were all over that. We were like surfing in Baja and just handing out stickers to random folk, and everyone's just like, "Oh yeah!" Like they don't know what it means, but just something catchy. But you know, they're like,
yeah.
I kind of like the
All I know is I like it. Yeah.
Aesthetics alone or whatever.
Yeah, I like the ambiguity in it. You know, it could be whatever it needs to be to whoever it needs to be. You know, I mean,
I'm gonna buy one.
I mean, look at like the TNC logo, for example. It's like it's just a yin and yang logo.
Is that
but,
still a
like,
company, TNC?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
Not to age myself, but that was like hot in my elementary school.
age yourself.
Yeah.
I'm there with you. You know?
Yeah.
Like, but like you know, like that's not reinventing the wheel in any radical way. You know. But
Yeah.
so you know, it's not what you do with it. It's where you take it, I guess.
That was the first time I saw the yin yang symbol.
I think
the
so for
TNC.
me. I think for me too. Yeah.
I wonder if I would have
I
ever
didn't
seen
even know
it.
like what the concept was at that time either.
No.
Right?
Yeah. No, I just kept. Remember, I couldn't stop staring at the two dots and the like. Oh, white dot, black hat.
Well, the video game was pretty fun
Yeah.
too, though, right? You know, so
The video game.
Yeah, TNC Surf or whatever the fuck it was.
I
What
was,
was the
like,
video
not,
game on
into
it was
the video games.
Nintendo? It was like a Nintendo video game.
Oh yeah, it was like a.
Am I aging?
It was like a
am I,
surfing game.
am I
No, it was
really
a
out-
surfing
it's-
game,
well,
right?
it's surfing and
Yeah,
skating.
I
And
do
like,
remember
there was
that.
like I don't know. There was like surfing and skating. You could like
Yeah,
Boy,
I do remember that for sure.
maybe some caller will call in and like back me up on that.
Caller.
No,
we don't.
Oh, PlayStation! Holy smokes! Yeah, no, this is like original Nintendo.
Oh, no way. Oh, shit.
That's
Yeah,
kind of all I
yeah.
played.
Yeah,
but
dude.
I played
Killer,
those
Gor-
days.
Killer
It was
Gorilla,
a cool
dude.
game, man. Yeah, it was a really cool game.
Can you bring up a? Is there like someone to like play like a background of it so that's like I don't sound like a fucking total idiot? I'm not making
yeah.
this up.
Yeah, but I need look.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so if anyone wants to do that kind of stuff on the show, you know, please help us.
Yeah,
I could do it, but then I'll be on the computer for like 10 minutes.
Fuck
like, okay, what?
No, yeah.
You got.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
You got a fresh joint. You got better things. to do.
Yeah, but just Google TNC Surf Shop or whatever.
I just found this
Right.
spider. Hold on.
What?
Nintendo game.
Found this spider.
You found out what?
That's a sick one.
Okay.
Kind of fucking.
Can I borrow it, possibly?
You can have it.
And then
Target.
you're into like video editing, is that Joel?
Yeah, dude. It's like
For skate videos?
usually
or-
just
This one's
skateboarding.
nice. Here, do that one.
Yeah, I started making videos for skateboarding, and then my daughter started roller skating, so I kind of did like a little mix of both. Pretty. Just keep it on Instagram, basically, and we've gotten paid for a couple edits, but nothing crazy.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
got more of a hobby.
Yeah. I've done a
Yeah.
couple of those like with my kids and nephew, like because they were riding scooters. I call them scooter boys.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, we like go in the Ventura High School, like when the school's out, and just like bomb the locker rooms.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, my kid, she got the.
Shreds.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, she's killing it.
She got her first pair.
She's probably
of-
actually good.
Yeah, she's decent. Yeah, she goes to Skating Plus and kills it right there.
Oh, she's one of those.
In the races.
Does she
yeah,
have like her
she's-
own headphones? Like I'm too good for the DJ, and I'm just gonna skate circles around everyone that
She
doesn't know how to
actually-
skate.
She likes to help the kids that don't skate. Like she's one of those kids that don't know how to skate. Encourages them to not use the little safety.
Tell her to show up at 1 p.m. at the Plaza Park gazebo, and then she can roller skate down Main.
She
the
be
charger
stoked.
at the skate park too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fearless
She's
looking.
down. Yeah, she's cool.
How old is she?
She's 8 right now.
8? Okay.
She's 8 going
Wow.
on 21.
Dude, she's done some missions with us.
Really?
We've
Yeah,
been to some
backyard
places,
pools.
yeah, like some gnarly places.
Yeah.
She's been there with us, and it's like, damn, to think about it later on. It's like, dude, that's so sick. Like she got to experience that.
Like she didn't even care, huh?
Yeah, she didn't even care or know what's going on, But then to see it later, it's like, dude, that's like epic that she was even there. Or, like she got to experience that because some of these places we'll never be able to go back to again or be able to get to because they're just like destroyed or others, And she happened to be there with us at that time, and it's like, yo,
We're actually getting
What
runs,
kind of places
like
are
a couple
these?
pools.
like like there's a Mount Baldy over in LA, like super far out. Like now it's full of water and it's kind of messed up.
It's like you would
I got
never
what
think
you're
of
saying,
taking a 4-year-old kid down there. Not Baldy.
But I mean, it's such. And she actually rolled around. She actually rolled around.
She's pretty mature.
Yeah.
For being able to like hold her own.
Yeah, she was like happy.
I'm gonna have
the
her
whole
meet
way
my
down
9-year-old. Yeah. He'll be like, oh,
Calling Jonah.
who's
out
this
in the
grown
van.
up? Yeah.
Scoot over, Jonah.
Your brother's 9 too, right?
No, he's turning 11.
He's turning 11. Okay.
So I'm gonna fucking beat his ass.
Well, don't admit it on the show. He's only 11. Yeah. All right.
It's not my child, so it's not bad.
Yeah. So what's going on with what's the? I know Spence had his opinion, but what's going on with the skate park? Like, what part did you guys have in it?
Yeah, talk about it right now. Grand Line.
Originally,
I actually have no idea. Yeah.
Originally, we tried to have it as an expansion. Like we got a team together. Somebody opted out of a team that was already going before I was in it, and then once I got in the team, the small circle of people, I got Brando to basically get voted in from the other guys,
Thank you, Joel.
and
Yeah.
he was
Which
How'd
is
you-
perfect.
he was the
Yeah, how do
brains
you
of the
get
operation.
voted in? It's like who's voting on it?
It was like
Like-
a few skaters, like I think it was like Mike Anderson, his little brother Jake Anderson.
And I kept just bugging this lady Jackie, who was kind of had her finger on the pulse and knew about this grant. I kept kind of berating her with emails. Just wouldn't let up. It was like, yo, I grew up down the street from the park. Like, I hear some rumblings. Shit's going on.
Yeah.
How do I get involved? And then they kind of
He needed
the
to be
question
in it.
came
He had
up.
the
and
drive
then
to be in the team.
It sounds
Joel,
like it.
Joel like put in good faith. Was like, no, Brando needs to be involved. And thankfully, Angel too had my back and was like, no.
All right, we're good. Go sit over there, man.
And so like the year pot got passed recreational in California, there was a bill. I think pot was 64, and I think this bill was 68, whatever. And it was like X billion dollars, $3 billion. I forget exactly what, but a large sum of money was available throughout the state for parks in low-income neighborhoods. And Jackie, who got Kellogg Park built, had her finger. She's just on it like that, and she kind of extended reached out and was like, hey, I know you guys have been looking for a park for 25 years. There's this grant, blah, blah. It takes all these steps to do it.
For real?
X, Y, and Z, but I think the avenue fits the bill.
If you didn't do that, what would have gone different, you think?
I think what was key in our influence, we really pushed the whole time. We were, with guidance from Jackie and this lady Sunday Rylander, who was key in getting Ojai Skate Park built, and then has kind of helped with carpentry and key in our process because we had her and Sunday Rylander and Jackie Pierce as guidance. People have been through like the grant process and public works and all that kind of.
So they have a head start, kind of.
Totally, and just they know the ins and outs. So when we, like Joel said, we had originally pushed for an expansion project, and they were pretty adamant that we use that language. Like if you want this really to be an expansion project, you need to use this verbiage when you go through all the RFP, all this documentation.
What does that mean, expansion project? Like you're expanding something that's already there?
We wanted originally we
the
wanted to
fight.
keep the skate park as is
See,
because there's a lot of
circle
nostalgia around it.
Yeah, that's the fight.
And
right
so
now. Or was the
You
fight.
didn't trust them to like tear it down and put something good up,
but
or,
Well,
yeah.
say-
over time,
It's a little mixture. Some people wanted to save the park, and other people wanted the park gone and just make a whole new setup. So there was the
and we
that
thought
was
we
the
could
fight
we thought
in
we
the
could
middle.
expand upon it, and then eventually the city kind of raised the question of like the longevity of the park, safety and liability concerns as the park left in the center of this new modern skate park. And when it comes down to that,
Hey, we're all still plugged in.
I did tell you.
It's only a chair. It's fine.
I did tell you.
Your dog's like not scared at all by that either. It's like most dogs would be like, "What did I do?" He's just like, "Fuck it."
Fireworks don't fuck with him either.
Yeah.
No, he's chill.
All right.
Bricks, lay down.
but anyway,
Anyways.
yeah.
So
That was just going to be a very uphill bout, and the grant we
Yeah,
got through a bunch of legwork. Originally, before we even knew about the grant, at one point we did an art show on the Avenue, kind of right before COVID started. We raised $11K in one night with a ton of help from Innocence.
Yup.
Shit.
Pieces by Steve Saez.
Wait,
Chad
how'd you
Musk.
do that in?
Oh, it was such a sick event. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It was just one event, huh?
One event.
One event, but it was all
Dude.
different kinds of people putting their creativity.
Hal Peralta
skateboards.
donated 100 blank skateboard decks, and then they were circulated amongst the local community
Artists.
as well as the skate community
Mhm.
to come back with art on them.
Epic.
Mike Anderson and Andrew Jenkins they reached out to major skate photographers and had them beautifully printed on some of the decks, and then we reached out to various pros. Sean had connects in LA and in the skate industry from his time down there doing art and whatnot, and we had Lance Mountain a personal deck of Gons that had like Mark Gonzalez scribbled on it, just all kinds of shit. In one night we raised $11K.
Wow.
And then before we
If only we could do that in real life, right, guys?
No,
All the
totally.
time.
Personally, yeah.
Every event make that much. And it's like,
And then by the end of the
we'll have a park in a month.
there was kind of various phases to the
Pacific
grant.
Wonderland.
Yeah, Pacific Wonderland. Steve at Pacific Wonderland on the Avenue, who's an awesome carpenter,
Yes.
gave us the space
Yes.
and just gave us, green light to have a big party. And really for like through all of COVID, it felt like the last hurrah
It's
of
the
like
SF trip.
having fun. It was the last big party where we just raged and had a good old time. So I was like living off that for months. It felt like when the world stopped, because I was like, man, hopefully, and just like frothing, like hopefully we can do another. If we raised $11K in one night, what can we do?
Yeah.
But then, fortunately, in that time, kind of going through COVID, we had to go to Zoom meetings and all this BS with the city and Parks and Rec. And there was various phases in which the state let the various communities and projects that applied for grant money that they let us know. And we didn't get it round one. And so we were pretty pessimistic. It was kind of like getting to be like, fuck, well, what's the likelihood, And then, fortunately, I think it was actually because we didn't get ours in time for the first round. It was the third round that they gave out money. We were awarded $17K because we raised $11K in that night, and then through other shit like T-shirt fundraisers, a couple movie nights at Topa Topa, this and that, some donations and shit. We raised $17K, so we had to kind of state that in the grant application. So it was $2 million shy, or we were whatever 17K is shy of $2 million. They gave us that to complete the $2 million that we asked for our project.
Wow.
And then
I didn't know those things were that expensive.
Well,
especially with like in the time of COVID,
Oh,
COVID
yeah,
and
everything
which was
shot up,
a scary thing for the whole
Yeah.
project, because we just kept seeing the cost of what it was going to take.
The shed would have cost
skyrocket.
like $9,000 back then. Good thing I built it right before. Yeah.
No,
Totally.
anything would have costed less.
Yeah. Just
And
the lumber.
Our project, the West Park project, is unique in that there's another just general kind of park project going on at the same time, but these two projects are the first design build projects that the city's ever done. Where generally, like especially for skate parks and things of that nature, it goes design, bid, build, where you pay someone to come up with a design for the park or whatever it is, or a skate park, and then it gets shopped out to various park builders, and in that template you don't end up with the best product. Slowly cities have come to the realization that this design build template, where you're hiring not only a designer but someone to complete the entire project, you get a better all around.
Yeah, instead of passing it
Yeah,
off.
because they have they're
Yeah.
completing their build to represent their product and blah, blah, blah. And especially
Right.
from the beginning when we started like throwing skate park builders' names around, Grindline and Dreamland are kind of the two major Oregon OGs that
Epic.
came from Burnside and this and that. And like,
They have really gnarly parks up north. So it was like a perfect, like, when we looked them up, because it was like, who are they? You look them up, and then their parks are just insane up north. So it's like, oh, okay. Like,
So you had to
with
like
that.
do a lot of research and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
who's actually building these. Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to look at the site and it's West Park, and you're like, oh,
So to
well,
end up
that's
with
the guy
Grindline,
who's
yeah,
building
yeah.
it? Like,
Totally. And-
no,
and-
Yeah.
that, and what also led us to be really like, fired up to get someone like Grindline or Dreamland was the fact that throughout like the early thousands,
I'm looking for his other dog.
Oh, okay.
MIA.
hangs right here, I think. He's below me.
Yeah, he's.
But,
We lost a dog, ladies and gentlemen.
thank you.
Yeah. Is he okay?
Hank's always going missing.
Yeah. You were looking for the other one?
That night.
The door. I'm like, fuck, I hope he didn't like go out there.
I hope they don't go in the doggy door into my house and then wake up my kids.
That'd be good.
As long as they don't do DMT.
Yeah. Hope they don't interrupt my DMT. Can you imagine if he
Dogs
walked
on
in and
DMT.
like my wife was in there doing DMT? She'd be like, "Whoa, you won't believe what I saw. It was a dog."
What was the what was the famous thing like the lizard maybe I'm like dating myself here, but there's like a lizard.
Did fall in again?
I don't know, man.
Fucking shit. It was a famous
Lizard man, huh?
no, it was a famous YouTube with the lizard with
Oh,
some
yeah.
guy in the closet rambling on on acid.
Oh yeah, and it's an animation of a lizard.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's keep talking about just random.
There you
shit.
go.
Yeah,
See,
shit.
you know what generation are you?
I'm 21, so I don't,
So
I don't
see,
even know.
even he knows, but you know though.
I'm a degenerate.
He gets all like.
Yeah, that guy.
What
Who
am I?
put that chair there?
What am I? The chair? Yeah, the
Yeah.
chairmaster. I don't know what he says. He just says some shit.
Not my chair, not my problem.
That guy.
Yeah, that
Um,
guy.
Oh yeah, but
Call in, guy.
Okay, we digress.
Yeah.
But leading up to us getting a skate park for years, Ventura, like your Spence, I think it was that called in at the beginning. Ventura was dealt a bad card in the '90s, and we ended up with
Bags.
I fucked up.
3 subpar parks, and
Which was fucked.
so for like the early thousands, oh god, they're empty.
What do you guys expect from inviting us?
Keep going.
We need more beers. They're over there on that side. Can you hand them over here? to us?
bag?
Yeah, that's the bag.
All of us, we'd like Ventura skaters. You kind of grew up in this fucking bubble because we didn't have coping or a proper skate park. They were unique and cool, and they made us unique skateboarders, and so there's a lot to be said about that. But at the same time, we all had to pile in fucking cars every weekend and drive to skate parks all over Southern California. And as parks got built in Ventura County, there was kind of a period, and I think it was due to some insurance business, but this company, Cal Skate Parks, got basically every park that was built between 2000 and 2018 or something like that, maybe 20 in Ventura County. So they're all the same and very cookie cutter. And then you began to see, and they're not built by skateboarders. And so
I heard it was a driveway company.
no, Driveway Company built our skate parks.
Oh,
But then Cal Skate Parks, I'm talking about like,
See what I'm saying? Like, what?
but something unique about that too, like
Nothing wrong with building driveways.
it was a driveway company, but the person that actually drew West Park, Pacific, and Hobart, was Zach Wormout's dad,
Interesting.
who designed Derby. So they
In Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
he didn't get to come and build them because he passed away.
You guys want to try this Korean stuff?
But
Anybody?
We just tip it or what? How's that go?
Yeah.
there's a glass there if you want.
You could use a glass, or
I
you
don't
could just
know,
do Ventura
I
style.
don't know if
you
I want like a fine glass because it's not that much. But.
Ventura style is like what
My friends and I was say
wine.
Ventura style
Ooh, it
is
does
you
smell
get
kinda peachy.
But so there is some
Yeah,
lineage there to our weird skate parks, like when we were going to try to fight for it to keep it. Derby in Santa
not
Cruz
bad.
has secured historical status because it's the oldest skate park in the country.
So, like, yeah.
And the same guy drew up the maps, and
he was a skater. I take it.
I don't know if this is Wormout's dad.
Yeah.
Maybe early skater. I think maybe like a 50s and 60s, potentially at least a skateboard enthusiast.
Like those-
and his kids skateboarded, and we're like,
Dogtown and Z Boys.
yep, but
guys, yeah.
the
It's
Santa
like a
Cruz
sick,
version.
it's like a sick snake run into like a spot. It's not like necessarily like a skate park like you would see rails and all kinds of crazy shit. It's like a snake run, real crazy into like a fat bowl weird type.
but it kind of makes a little sense when you see our weird.
Yeah, our parks.
And I want to fucking make a
I can
T-shirt
see the
because he
resemblance.
brought Zach. I need to email him, but he brought the drawings that are the dad's
The original ones.
original drawings, and it was just Pacifics. But I was like, "Where's the West Park? That has to be a T-shirt." But that's a side story. Yep.
It's like
Damn.
But anyways, okay. So
side
Cal Skate
skateboard
Parks.
stories, yeah.
That's a good one.
Cal Skate Parks built Fillmore, Moore Park, Piru, Santa Clarita,
Killer parks.
and they kind of.
yeah.
They-
Well, I mean, from coming from what we have.
what-
coming from we have,
yeah.
but compared to what's out there, or what Grindline builds, and the really good guys like Dreamland that are built by skateboarders, and there's crews of badass fucking, to be honest, beer drinking, hardcore skateboarders that blood, sweat, and tears go into making those things. There's a big difference, and so like a big push for me to spend as
Yeah,
much
well
time as I
said.
did on the skate park is seeing the shortcomings of the parks that were built in the county, because you'd hear like, oh, Moore Park got $2 million to build a skate park, and there'd be all this buildup, and then the thing comes, and you're just like, there's
You're like, this
Granted,
is
like
too
from
much.
what we're coming from, we're still stoked. We fucking drive out there every month, but at the same time, you're like, it could be better, you know. And so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a major
Yeah.
push to make sure we got the best of the best.
So
For the skaters out there, I mean, like, what would have made it better? Like, what is it lacking?
Certain places, like you go to Fillmore, and there's a three stair that makes no sense. Like it's dangerous. You can't, if you look down like your normal fall line, I guess you call it, at the where you want to go into the main flow bowl. You can't. The way it rolls down, you can't see the stairs. It's like a ghost stair.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, I want to go that way. Like you're the main place you want to go, and then you roll there. You roll down the first terrace
There's
and
a
go
guy
out the next. And
smoking a
there's a
joint
three.
down there.
There's a three stair.
No. It's scary.
Just
It's, like,
basically-
it's literally
it's
like death.
Like a
almost.
dangerous.
Yeah.
It should be a
you're
roller.
going, and then all of a sudden, boom, stairs. You
And
know?
that's just like
where there's nothing telling you maybe a rail or
a
something.
blatant
anything
example of not having someone there in design.
Like a skater.
Yep, and then that's the biggest thing. Like, it kind of makes sense when a city like Piru that doesn't have like a solid skate community with history and all that in place. It's understandable when they get a skate park built with some shortcomings because there's no one there to be like, what the fuck is this, you know? But
Yeah, because no skaters in the back.
what really
You know,
motivated me to get involved was like, once I got outside of our three little skate park copingless bubble, because for a while you just grow up skating these weird parks and that's all you got and you just deal with it. But then all of a sudden you go to a real park and you're like, holy shit, this is what's going on. Like, I don't even know how to deal with coping and a lip. You know, a
that much
proper
fun,
quarter
too.
pipe
Yeah,
opens up
yeah.
all these tricks.
So it's way better.
Yep. And then like, so I came to the realization that in the late '90s there was a fucking a super happening skate community in Ventura. We had the best indoor park in the world, pretty much in skate
Oh yeah, I
Street.
remember that when they built that. That's not there anymore.
It's not there anymore.
Yeah.
Owner died, and there was. But how the fuck did no one in the skate community put their foot down and be like, hey,
Yeah.
these three little circle tracks, this ain't it. You know, like, look at these other skate parks around the country. Like, let's at least do our best attempt at that with the money, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was very motivated to make sure we didn't. It was our chance to not have that happen again, you know.
Got it.
Especially once we got to $2 million, it was like, fuck, it's real now. We got money. We got to like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that was a big enough
And
project in
Ventura
itself
will
just to
fuck
get
it
the
up,
money.
too.
But then it
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
fuck, now it's really on. We got.
They'll take
you
that
know.
2 mil, turn it into less than a mil, and then.
And we've got the best in the business.
What the hell happened
Fucking
there?
right
Yeah.
line, dude. We like.
So what
we
skate
had-
park is that? The one that has the death drop?
That's Fillmore.
Fillmore.
And there's other stuff
So
there.
if
You go to
anybody
the outside
wants
of
to
that.
make a viral video, just post up at the bottom of that
Oh,
death
crazy.
drop and just put your slow motion camera, get it
everyone
ready.
that skateboards
It's not
kinda
death, but it's
knows
just
what
a-
we're talking about.
Oh, really?
Ill-placed
It's a
obstacle.
weird-
And
weird
invite your
obstacle
friend
spot.
for the first time to
Yeah.
skate
Just
there.
where it's
Yeah.
at. Just where it's at. It's.
And they eventually painted it yellow to
Don't
make it
know.
more visible because I'm sure someone called the city and was like, "What the fuck?" And then they should have just
Like, my
filled it
kid
in.
died?
Would have
Yeah,
been the
yeah, exactly.
The call would have just been
The
to,
kid just rolled in.
Because you could have paid.
My kid died at your skate
Pretty-
park?
Like a prime spot too, where you
Yep.
want to pump. From
There's a
right
big
there.
What?
quarter. Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
where
no
that thing is.
stairs.
Yeah,
You
it's in
gotta
a weird
avoid-
spot. That's why it's like, why would they do that? That's like, what? Like,
And there's all kinds of other. Yeah.
ODK, you skate?
Not.
You didn't like the
anymore.
West Park skate park, right? You were telling
No,
me.
I was just too fucking like overwhelmed. There's like so many fucking people when we went for skate day.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's how skate days
Fucking-
are.
Yeah,
What's
Dave,
up with skate
Dave
day?
England pulled up.
Skate
From
days.
Jackass. There's a whole
Every
bunch
June
of people there.
21st.
I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
okay. Is that why so many people were there?
Yeah, every June
Oh, okay.
21st.
And that's
West
it.
Park has like a little.
That's the toughest thing. There is like
Yeah.
the park does have like a cult following. You know, it's become legitimized by the unique skaters of like
The city,
gravitated
yeah.
towards it, and that it's produced and the community. But then like there was this guy that was involved from this firm, the city that at times we butted heads, but at one point in a meeting. So we always hadn't agreed eye to eye, but at one point in the meeting, he's like, the park's really special, but what's most special are the people and the community that you guys have created around it. And I was like, God damn it, dude! Like, I don't like you that much, but you fucking nailed it right there. And I went home and it just sat with me. I was like, damn, he's right. Like the skaters and the community aren't going to go anywhere, and
Right.
to an extent, we owe it to the future generations of skaters to get the best possible park we have, because we had the skate community at the time in the 90s kind of do us dirty in letting the three parks be built. And I was like, I started having these fears of being at the skate park with our old, as much as I love our little fucking circle park in the center, and being like 50 years old and hearing some kid like, who the fuck let him leave this piece of shit in the center of this park? And like,
Yeah.
that seems like a fairly likely probability, and because I definitely had those thoughts standing there looking at that, like, I love this thing, but they let them build this thing. Like, they couldn't just give us coping, like a quarter pipe with coping. Like, they gave us coping. It's at Pacific. That's a cereal bowl, like a
But it's so weird.
It's like there's no
weird
flat
one.
button.
Yeah.
It's like the teacups at fucking Disneyland. You're just
Yeah, literally. It's like a
How do you?
It's a bowl. That one.
Yeah, it's
that's
literally a bowl,
fucking-
yeah.
It's a fucking.
Now, how do you
That's
fucking
the only
design
place
this
they-
though? Like, do you have to get like a 3D printer thing or what?
Yeah, the
like,
park.
what's
This
going
guy
on?
Brett Johnson, that Grindline's designer, is fucking talk about like fulfilling childhood dreams. This guy is amazing. We're like in Zoom meetings. I'm like, hey, what if you do this here? And he's fucking like creating it before your eyes. I'm like, man, you have. I should have gone to school. You got a cool job, man. It's like,
What degree is that?
Rendering or
Yeah,
something
he's like a fucking
There
art.
it is.
There's
There's the hump and the little thing you
Yeah.
turn around. It's like,
Now we just gotta scale it up and give it to the driveway maker.
And he's just like, yeah, they were, and I think the fact that we had to eat losing the old park that we'd pushed so hard and trying to and like use that, we're adamant about using the word expansion in our documentation, blah blah, but we ended up coming to that realization that we owe it to the next generation to get the best park we can. Well, like. I got fucking lost right now.
Well, how
There's too
satisfied?
many
Yeah.
safety issues with the old park.
Oh,
is
yeah.
what it is. The concrete. They were like saying that they needed some sort of like evidence that the concrete was going to last another 30 years.
Yeah,
You know,
and-
like,
Oh, okay.
they're just like
Matt from Grindline, as a
Just be like,
concrete professional, can't just give us like the thumbs up and be like,
yeah,
you know, because it represents him.
they have to put
you
it
know,
into
like-
like a document. I think this
And
will
the
last
scene,
30
there's
years.
just like a lot of, as a
Yeah.
concrete, Mason, like talking
Yeah.
to Mason buddies, like that whole butting up things in a DIY fashion where it's crusty and it's okay, like, and you can deal with, it's like some fucking place that's gonna get scraped.
I'm trying to think
It's
of
okay,
what.
but
Yeah, I mean our sidewalks are
For
at least
a-
30 years
a-
old.
yeah, and they're just like, nah, just get rid of it.
yeah.
So that way the next generation doesn't have to worry about raising money and continuing doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that
and just logistically, like when you build a park around that thing, how do you get in there to remove it if you have to? At some point,
You know,
that was like a
later,
big.
yeah.
So we're gonna like
Oh my
design
God,
less of a
dude.
park,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that it has an
If it
entryway.
really started to go.
That's $2 million right there.
And I
Yeah,
got sidetracked, but the fucking another key factor was the grant we got from the state. The money had to be used by 2025, so they kind of gave us
Oh, wow.
like, so if
A little
the
urgency.
Yeah, so that's why I
Triangle
was like,
edition.
dude, do you want the bowl or not? Like, like kind of thing, like to the
Wow.
community, because the community was like, we want it, and then
So-
others half were like, just get rid of it, put a whole new park in. You know,
So
it's
what's the prediction? How's this next year gonna go, or what's the timeline?
they they want to break ground in November, ideally,
This
as long
year.
as and
Okay.
then be done basically this time next year.
Cool. Are you gonna like kind of oversee it?
I don't know if I get that much pull, but I'm gonna try to be over there as much as I can.
it looks good.
That looks great. They gave us one of the key things is our wall. That we skate, like the one thing that sets West Park apart from the other ones. It has a wall, this kind of like fucking monolith of a iconic kind of very challenging obstacle that like people have really stepped to in recent years and gotten gnarly. And now it's like there's like a podcast. I guess it's a podcast or a YouTube series on Thrasher called like Skateline NBD or whatever, and like our buddy Aaron just went pro and the guy from the host of Skateline's on there like this guy and that thing and it like that thing is fucked up. He's like getting all crazy talking about our wall. And so it's pretty like
clips of Aaron hitting
legitimize it for as a skateboarder.
And it's
You
like,
get
what?
the
That's
street
what he said.
cred.
Yeah.
And it's not the first time. I remember when Pozos and we were on the farm. It was on there again when Aaron got some clips on Thrasher, and they were talking about the wall. And we were all landlocked miles
Nice.
from home. Like West Park's getting love, So
Yeah.
it's a tough thing, but
ODK, don't tell ODK when the cement's gonna be wet in this thing because he's gonna put his dick print in there.
I'll know.
He's like a dick tagger.
wine.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
dick.
no.
Look at that face, dude.
The fat
You know he's
glass of
serious.
wine.
Yeah, if you guys want some wine, I mean,
But,
have some wine. One of you is a wine connoisseur, isn't it?
We are.
You all are?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude! You can't don't drink my
one of
wine.
us-
You're
one of us
gonna
is
be
gonna
disgusted at my
ass.
wine and spit it out. Yeah.
I mean, I had better wine in fucking jail.
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
Wow. Okay, so don't give it to them. Never mind.
I mean, it's alcohol.
What's your
so it doesn't matter.
your guys' wine? Not to interrupt and change the subject, but what's the wine company? Oh, Rugs by Dubs has a very poor cell reception here. Let's see.
He's trying to get bars right
Innocence
Yeah.
Wine Club
Oh yeah.
on Instagram.
What is
Oh,
going on?
okay.
They got JB.
I'm gonna follow that. Say it
If you
again.
see it. Innocence Wine Club.
All right.
Innocence _ wine _
Is it really a
club.
club?
It's not. It's not like a subscribe club. I guess that maybe that kind of like
Actually,
Gross.
fuck it. Rate this wine.
What's that?
Rate this wine.
Rate it?
Yeah.
I don't rate wines.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I was ready to get a 2 out of
like,
10. Yeah.
Good wine's good wine. Good people are good people. Good music's good music. Good food's good food.
But
Got
there's
it,
also
got it.
shitty versions of all that.
There it is.
That's why I said
There it is, yeah.
Well, I said there's good, and then there's obviously the opposing, right?
ODK gave it a very poor, worse than prison wine. So I'm not holding out for a good review.
No.
So where do you sell wine? Like are you a distributor or like a wine bar?
No wine bar. Yeah, so Innocence is, I guess, the umbrella, and then as a joke, I think it was during the pandemic, there was an Instagram, on Instagram, with Innocence, I started doing this hashtag with Innocence Wine Club as a hashtag, and it was just a joke. It wasn't meant to be anything. It was just
It was like this podcast.
Exactly, right? Yeah. But Brando, myself, and other friends and people that are affiliated with Innocence, we drink wine, we enjoy wine, among other things. And so I just started this Instagram hashtag, just Innocence Wine Club. It was more of a more of a joke more than anything. But then one of my best friends from growing up in high school, he's also my lawyer. And not defense lawyer, but when it comes to trademarking and licensing and state, county type stuff relating to business stuff, he kind of handles everything for me. So I asked
A good
him,
person to have on your side.
Yeah, absolutely, that and a mechanic. I basically asked him hey, what would it take for me to make Innocence be able to sell wine legally? And if you just jump through the hoops and you have a little bit of money and you have a connection for wine, then you can become a wine wholesaler essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So Innocence is I have an LLC, which is a side project of Innocence. Which is InnocenceWineClub.com.
Okay.
And then I do basically small release wine, natural wine releases, anywhere from 25 to 55 case releases. Wow. My friend Dan up in Napa County makes the wine, and we source the grapes from various places here in California. Just depends on what's available, how much is it, what we're trying to make. A lot of natural winemakers aren't it's very expensive to own a vineyard and a winery.
Yeah, I would imagine.
That's big bucks. But you can own a winery, be a winemaker, and find grapes wherever you find them from various, folks.
Mm-hmm.
And
especially around here in the 805 or
pick place.
Yeah.
California. So that being said, so I do small limited releases. It's majority direct to consumer via either the website, which here in the 805 we do local delivery, local pickup.
Dude, I'm gonna buy a hoodie and buy some wine.
Yeah, go on.
Dude, it's bomb.
Yeah.
It's bomb. And he has little pop-ups. He just had one recently. It was actually
then-
really
All
sick.
right, I'll try this. Let me know, Rugs. Come on.
No, yeah, I will.
Yeah, Dubs was at the last. We got Dubs to vendor at the last one, along with our boy
was cool.
Squeaks.
Yeah, shout out Squeaks.
Yeah, shout out to Squeaks.
Chain Stitch.
Yeah.
Squeaks chain shits. Check them out.
Yeah,
Yeah, shout out.
right here.
Yeah.
Hats.
Yeah,
Nice.
he did that embroidering on his
Dude,
hat.
it sounds like you just do you're I like wine, so then you turn that into a business, or I like making hoodies, and then you just make it into a business.
Yeah, I'm on my fifth vintage. Yeah, fifth vintage. I've been doing it since 2020 now. Yeah, it was kind of like a COVID pivot, I guess.
Yeah, that's the trick, man, dude. To get a job you like with something you like to do.
It doesn't really. Well, that's not my job, but that's one of my businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then essentially, like, whatever it makes, it just goes back into it, you know?
Which is sick.
You're right, old man.
Or into the clothing, or into the brand, basically.
Yeah. So what kind of wine do you guys like?
Good wine.
He has a red one that's pretty bomb.
Not
Or
this
it's
one.
like red.
Not that one. Let me try that.
No.
I think I
You're
like
saving me.
red wine over
Pass it
everything.
down and said,
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I like
You guys want to rate it? No.
I
Yeah,
can't.
this is not getting good.
We can,
I gotta drive out.
Dude, Murphy Good. You never heard of it?
Murphy bad.
I don't even know where this came from. No. Watch, it's probably like I'll bring this in the house and I'll be like, oh, this is like a $200 bottle of wine somebody gave me. I bet you don't even appreciate wine, ODK.
Alcohol. I
If your
appreciate
comparison is
alcohol.
prison, you know. Thank you. All right. So, what do you guys? What's the goal with the clothing company and winery? Like, do you want it to get really big, or is it just kind of like keep it small, hobbyish kind of thing?
well, the IRS doesn't consider it a hobby at this point, so I probably shouldn't say otherwise, but
It's a good tax write-off.
not even a. I wish it would be. What is a tax write-off? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but it's something where that rich people do, and then I guess they get free meals or something. You know?
Right. Well, if
Yeah.
you're a small business, like a tax write-off is like, well, like that just came out of like my business account, and that now my business account is like asked out of that amount of money.
The trick is to like show that your company's like not making any money.
No,
and then
well, you
like don't have to pay taxes.
Well,
you know?
I mean, I guess as I'm learning as I go here, like to the, I guess you have to like within a 5-year period to the IRS, you have to show profit at least 3 years within a 5-year period. Otherwise, they consider your business a hobby, right? And then therefore
That's when you start a new business.
and that's where yeah,
It does the
right.
same thing but a different name.
Right. Yeah. Or you can just like make a bunch.
This is
and
not
just, like,
financial advice because we get kicked off of YouTube. This is not financial advice. You have to say like that, or if you talk about
Oh yeah.
COVID, you have to say this is not medical advice like right away.
Yeah, this is not any advice about anything.
Don't get your advice from anything here. Yeah. Unless it's how to build skate parks. I don't think YouTube will kick you off for that. That'd be funny if they did. They're like misinformation of skate park details.
Yeah, risking the fucking youth.
Risking youth.
Yeah. Agreed.
Talking about walls. Yeah. So what do you think is going to be the most exciting thing for skaters when they hit this skate park for the first time? Like what does it have that like the other ones don't? You kind of mentioned it with that wall, yeah.
But we like, I guess we have a wall that's going to be kind of pay homage to the wall at the OG park.
Yeah.
So that was
Which is cool.
losing the old park, it gave us more pull in the design process. I feel like that, the grind line and the city both knew that we kind of like, they kind of pulled one on us because they waited till the last community meeting to kind of drop the ball. And I think that slowly about like stuff came back on the cement and the geotech, and it was kind of like, and they just started showing us largely like what was possible with the space. Like if you leave this thing here, also you get this, or if that thing's gone, we can do all of this. And so that was all, to be honest, like a fucking factor. Like I'm not gonna let like.
Oh yeah.
But
And besides the community being what made West Park, the wall was the one specific thing that was like
Iconic.
this is super iconic. And then like just better and better names started hitting the wall that was like back
Real
in the
pros.
2000s, somewhere around that era. It came out in Thrasher a few times, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
And it turned into something like recently, like
featuring
within the last,
various
like, 10
edits.
years.
Yeah,
It was like okay,
Aaron,
if you can
Aaron
do
Lawrence,
certain tricks-
Diego,
yeah,
fucking Mike Anderson, Jake.
bunch of good names.
But then bigger names would come, and then it's so difficult to skate that like we would kind of like those of us that grew up on that thing and skated it a ton would kind of get love from people who are gnarly, who we watch in videos, but they come and skate that thing and then they see how hard it is to skate and they're kind of like
They do one little boom and then they're done.
yeah,
It's like, hey man, like,
or they'll like just
two props
they're
to
just
you,
like
man.
give you
And I was
respect
like,
for the
dude,
fact that like fuck you
Yeah,
skate
yeah.
that thing every day, and which whatever, like gratifying, or like you're just like fuck. All right,
exactly what I would
and
do.
which is tough, which makes it extra hard to see the fucker go.
It was like
to be
a
honest, 'cause
marker.
it's
Like if you can hit that wall, you're like, it's like okay, fuck, this was.
He's something.
Yeah, and for a lot of us, fuck, like
Dude,
if you
I
ever had
can't
like,
wait to see this.
you got bad problems at home, whatever, that thing's always waiting for you to come. Like like you want to let go some aggression, that thing's waiting for you over there.
Yeah.
It's just perfectly imperfect
for
or imperfectly perfect.
And there's some very specifics to it. Like
Man, I'm excited to see it
the
now.
thing has
man.
kind of like a curve that's different than there's a wall at Hobart on the east end, but that's kind of just a flat. They made it like a straight flat wall, and
it's
West Park has
thin, tight.
a subtle. It's wider and it has a subtle curve to it that I swear is very key in the way it skates because it kind of like comes to meet.
It's almost like the size of this table.
Comes to meet you.
You gotta have like strong quads.
As you get thrown out to the fucking flats, the curve of the wall kind of cradles you back. It makes it a little bit easier to skate. As hard as it is to skate.
Just looking at it, it's kind of like what? There's nothing special to it. But then once you roll up and try to hit it for that first time, and you slam into that wall, like you'll get it. It's like
It's a different thing. Yeah.
So the new park has a 16-foot wide. We're gonna take a reverse template of the existing wall, double its width, and then we're adding tranny to the backside of it. It's gonna be kind of a steep, kind of Jersey barrier style, quick tranny. Cause some of us, if I just brainstorming and stuff, would like kind of dream sitting at the skate park, like, man, what if we could knock out the curb and add a little mini wall to the back? And so that was kind of like one thing in the meeting that we just kind of like threw out there, and Grindline was cool about adding, and just lots of stuff. So
these meetings must have been fun as hell.
Fucking, I feel so fortunate to be have any
stressful
type of
too,
stressful. What was?
I feel like because when I didn't really go to them, but I mean I would see these guys and I was like, hey, how was it? It's like, oh, they had a skate park template on the wall, and then everyone grabbed sticky notes and they put what they didn't like or what they would want different, like at the park, like lights here, bathrooms, like all kinds of things. So I was like, oh man, like so the person who's having to implement the park has to go back and like add all those little extra things, so it was like, dude, that's probably a lot for them because they're like, dude, I gave you a template, I was hoping you were going to say yes or no, now you're over here, we want these million other things.
And it was fun until all the scooter kids or biker kids, whoever kids started putting pump track. I was like,
some of that was like portion of the surf community too. And that was
well, because a lot of skate parks nowadays, it seems like they have that, or like the newer ones being built, like it seems like they have a big enough space that they have a skate park and they have a little pump track next to it. So everyone's like, yeah, you're getting the best of both. So bikers can have fun and the skaters can have fun. But it's like,
and we just had to push back because a lot of that showed up after the fact when we had gotten $2 million.
We're like too late, bro.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
does that like change your design having a daughter with the roller skates?
No. She can hit anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'll
backyard pool.
So not worried about it.
Yeah, she likes to
the
jump
street.
off stuff. She can go convert.
ODK, check the chat
Oh, damn.
if there's anything. Yeah.
Probably. Didn't we used to have a track at Kimball? There used to be a bike track right there.
There was like a dirt
yeah, there's a
track.
pump
And then we
track.
had one.
There's a
And then
pump
we
track
had
there,
one in the river bottom.
Yes,
Down
yes.
there.
I heard that too. Yeah,
That was when I was a kid.
That shit was sick because there was like
I
a
saw a kid
DIY.
break his arm on that.
There's
yeah,
a
that was
DIY
awesome.
down there, so there was like a full like full,
Yeah,
like,
they're still-
kinda,
yeah.
like
It was just like it rained and kids went down there with some shovel. So it was not safety tested at all.
A lot of people
Yeah,
wanted
kids
to
were breaking their
park
arms and
there.
shit on that. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Is everything
are
okay?
mad it wasn't there.
Oh yeah. Just go off on that side of the backyard. Or
There is a
yeah.
fucking.
Here, no, you good? No, here, we got wheels, man. We got wheels.
We got wheels.
Yeah, in honor of the.
We're fucking dying.
As long as it wasn't a bong. Good.
Yeah. That's why I built a bong holder, ladies and gentlemen. Get your Ventura Tide Pod bong holder.
Yeah.
We have 4 fucking chats.
Okay,
That's fucking.
That's because you haven't been checking.
See. Sounds good.
Sounds good. Okay.
Chad,
We don't know what
Oxford.
you're talking about, so sorry.
those questions
Break
are-
stuff with Brando, and then when he comes back in, we'll let him back in.
We're gonna live stream. Oh, let him out.
Yeah, let him
Yeah.
out with Brando. I trust Brando.
All right,
Yep.
that's good.
Pee on your dog.
I'm glad
So
it's
keep
good
him.
you trust him.
Guard dog.
Yeah.
yeah, get a little air. Oh, good.
Okay. The hot box is getting to us.
It's getting to me.
Most of that
Fucking
is
smoke.
from Dubs.
Yeah,
Most of the hot box is because of Dubs.
Sorry,
He's-
guys.
got fresh
Oh
water.
yeah,
though.
Dubs don't stop.
Yeah,
Water doesn't
he
seem that
doesn't
bad,
stop.
You don't stop.
Could be better,
Yeah.
but like could be worse.
Yeah, I mean, my wife. That's her office over
We got
there.
an
So
arsenal.
like, she'll come
Bring it
into
in the
work
back.
the next morning. She'll be like, "Smells like marijuana."
SF.
No way.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah.
She's pissed.
No.
She's just like, wow, it's really smell like what'd you do last night, man? It's like the smell is still there, and I'm like, well, you know what I did?
It's a reggae
Yeah.
concert.
You tell her tide was high.
The tide
The tide was high.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's
That's
gonna
our
be
next
our outro
T-shirt.
song.
That's our next T-shirt. Thank you for that idea.
That Hawaiian
I'll
song.
be that's a free one.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
High tide. We'll call it high tide. Yeah, that might be a hashtag. Yeah.
I'm high.
Dude, I moved the table like 2 inches and it felt like everything fell down.
That's what happened.
Are we good with the dog? Good.
Can I be honest with you though?
Yeah, sure.
As surfers, we prefer lower tide here in Ventura.
The dogs are outside.
Why is that?
I don't smoke. The dogs are outside.
'Cause of the
It's
rocks.
alright.
Oh, dogs are both outside.
Yeah. Is that bad?
OGK, is that what it is?
ODK.
ODK. Yeah, ODK was claiming.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Come on, boys.
Oh, they're good dogs.
Hank's in the mix. Oh,
Wow,
here we
that's
go.
better to train than the other dog we had on the show.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
motherfucker is barking all the time.
Princess Pills.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Hank and Bruce are pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, they have a pretty good.
Yeah, they wrote.
No,
They would
that's-
bark
yeah.
so loud it would like pop the mic, and then the mic would just go dead for like a second or two.
Yeah, yeah. It was
No,
really
no,
tough.
he's good,
It
Joel.
was a tough.
I
sound
told you
situation
he could
for us.
knock down something, and he did. So I kind of.
Dude.
like,
Now we got it out of the way.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I-
And
like,
I
I
think
told
I
you
knocked down more stuff than your dog.
Like it was better than
I
like
just looked
the,
up and Jonah was
the
doing
camera's
push-ups
not
and
like
push-ups.
fucked up or
Was
anything. So
Somebody was doing.
Your hat's green, so it looks like.
I was gonna say,
You liking
the
it?
hat
Big
is,
hat?
is literally
Yeah.
going with the green screen in the back. I was like, that's pretty sick.
You got an empty head.
I
Bro.
It
wore
says
half a
innocence though. I
fucking-
kind of like that when the other camera was looking at me. I was like, you could see the innocence between the
no,
video
this is
playing.
good.
I was
I
like,
like
that's bad.
I like the
Yeah,
Misto
yeah.
look though, Dubs.
This
Misto,
one's
look. Misto Dubs
Yeah.
is good, dude.
Hey, what skate park is that?
Uh,
Oh, this is your SF trip.
yeah, the SF trip.
That was specific.
I was wearing
You
half
guys right?
blue,
You guys.
half
Oh,
Who
you know
made
what?
this
You
video?
know-
Who
you
made
know, we
this
should-
video? Is that you?
Narcissus.
Yeah. All
Yeah, I
right.
was gonna say we should
Fuck yeah.
talk about Joel's working on the video
Dude.
that we're gonna be showing here.
Why don't you take over the show? Talk about whatever you want to talk about, man.
No,
Don't let me
Joel.
run it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Joel.
Yeah,
Talk about
he's
it, Joel.
he's got me working on a project that he's taking on actually.
Oh, Puerto Rico? I haven't seen that shit in a while.
I guess he got what was it, a beer that they had you work on?
Yeah, X Games is coming to town next month, to Ventura, which is its like own.
X Games.
We're all fascinated with this video. Look at you guys at the pier.
I know. Yeah.
That was a fun trip.
Yeah.
There's Dubs
That
right
was a
there.
fun trip.
Yeah, you see all the innocence.
Someone's getting a
yeah.
phone
Dubs,
call.
look at
Who's
Dubs.
got an iPhone?
Yeah. Put them on. Hi, you're on tripod.
Everyone's watching this though too with us, so I guess that makes sense. That we're like.
What happened to
Yeah, they're gonna be
Puerto-
like,
Puerto
oh, I'm
Rico?
getting double penetrated by
Oh, he's
innocence,
still
bro.
doing his thing?
Yeah.
Dios?
He's still doing his thing.
I haven't seen it like he hasn't
Oh,
been
look at
active.
Dubs
He doesn't.
over there. Look at
Dios
Dubs
doesn't
with
do
the shot.
events or anything. I don't think, but he does like do like his local like this kind of thing. Like
Cause
right
I see
here.
him, he does his painting, and I remember I used to have
Or
his.
that stuff too. Yeah, he does paintings and stuff too. Yeah.
Cause I used to put his stickers on my baby bottles for codeine, so I just always had off his stickers on my shit when I'd be pouring up.
Did you guys see what Palacio said at the city hall meeting about the skateboards? All right, listen to this. Listen to this.
It's such a broad brush. I mean, there was no skateboard accidents, but we're banning skateboards. Why?
I think it's more, and I don't know if maybe the terminology, I don't see it as a ban. I mean, you still have your skateboard, you just can't be on it.
So yeah, that's what you say. You can. It's not a ban because you can have a skateboard, you just can't be on it.
I mean,
Which is
that's
ridiculous.
That's how. It
That's
used to be.
ridiculous still though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
are
we're
you
getting
just
back there,
that-
guys. We're getting back there.
I don't
I
know.
didn't know that
how-
it ever stopped. That's kind of
Yeah.
what I was.
What
got
was
a
she even
ticket.
thinking before she said that? Like this.
It sounded like it wasn't a well thought out point.
It's like straight ignorance. How the fuck? They're not banned.
Real quick,
You just
sorry.
can't ride it.
Good
Tough. Drinking piss water.
We should all play
Hey, Brandon, you
at the same
wanna
time, yeah.
bring my? There's a Bud bag in there, a Versace bag
Where's it?
inside my
Oh,
backpack.
right outside? Okay.
Yeah.
Versace. You hear that?
Why you leave the Versace
Okay,
bag outside?
ladies and gentlemen.
Do we have any
look at
spliff?
this
Is there
bag,
any
man.
spliff material in there?
I have no tobacco. I
It's
just
a
ran out of
If I saw that bag, and then-
Promotion.
yeah, if I worked for TSA and I saw that bag, I would immediately search it. That bag looks shady.
It's got coke. Fucking
Yeah, that's not a good drug smuggling bag. bro.
oxycodone,
I'm gonna get mugged for the bag.
Vicodin, Percocet.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Dude.
MDMA.
There's definitely some Percocets in there. Wait, what's that date rape drug? There's like a lot
Roofies?
of that.
Got some.
Yeah.
Ooh,
GHB.
Flores.
solid good shit.
Looking good to me over there.
Oh wow.
Bill Cosby.
Ew.
And fucking-
Cosby pills.
That's the Cosby.
That should be the new slang, dude. Call them Cosby pills.
bag.
the Cosby.
All right, what do we got going on there, man? Is that like your homegrown?
Oh, shout out the plug.
No, he's got some
That's my friend. He's a skateboarder too.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, I don't know if he wants us to advertise his weed business, but yeah, we don't want to get anyone in trouble here.
You know who you are.
Yeah,
You know who you are, yeah.
yeah. By the way, okay, I thank you for bringing that up because like those of you that DM us to sell you weed, like we do not sell weed. My
me
wife
up.
will not let me sell weed. I
Hit me
would
up.
if she let me.
I have a
But
pound. No, I don't have anything.
yeah,
I have,
ODK.
I have access
Keep it down,
to
bro.
a pound of
Yeah.
wax. And, like,
Okay, so hey, email or DM
Email
ODK if you want some
ODK,
weed. He is selling it, and that's not a parole violation.
I don't care.
Oh
I
man,
lost my job. That's all that matters.
really?
I
So
need
what?
money.
So what happened? You get money if you go to prison,
Legal
or
enough.
what?
No, I get money if I sell
All
marijuana.
right, just be smart.
Don't
Just
you
be
guys have
smart, dude.
Patreon for him or something like that?
We're gonna have a GoFundMe.
I don't know how to set that up, but yeah, we should
Start a
set a
GoFundMe for
ODK
ODK.
Patreon. Yeah,
Yeah.
keep him out of
That'd be
prison.
kinda funny.
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
No,
Yeah.
literally a Patreon would be kind
you should sell.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like
if
all the
anybody.
show, you just promote it.
No, no, yeah.
You hear theirs?
Well,
Actually,
how do you, like,
okay.
how do you justify this to your wife?
Are you pegging what I'm pegging?
No.
But I do whatever the fuck I want. I just gotta
Damn,
He's
tell
the
her,
alpha,
man.
dude.
Yeah,
Alpha
it's-
dog.
I would not. No, I'm not alpha. It's just I'm not getting married if somebody is gonna tell me what to do all the time. I mean,
Well, half this is hers. I see this over here. The people can't see
Yeah.
that half this is over here.
half of the studio is my wife's. Yeah.
You guys can't see that, but
Yeah. You want to see it?
no, it's super.
fucking-
It's
Yeah.
professional. It's real
There it is.
professional.
There's a
Yeah,
strap
look at
on.
that side and then look at this side. You know, it's like very different.
There's a strap
Yeah.
on with the fucking.
This side is strictly business, right
There's a
there.
strap on with
And then-
Randall's name
hey,
on
by the
it.
way, any
When'd
clutter
you
over
guys-
there is mine.
When
Yeah.
did you guys build the shed?
And then here's
when,
mine.
When was this shed built?
I built this shed about I want to say like about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah,
When did the podcast start?
it started about almost exactly 1 year ago.
Got it.
Yeah. So this is a pretty brand new.
Also, kind
podcast.
of like was it like a COVID thing, or what was your what was your?
No, you know what it
rebellion against?
was
Or what
was-
podcast do you guys like? What are you guys trying to like, or like radio stations?
No, we don't like any other shows. I mean, we just
Joe
wanted to make
Rogan.
the show that we wanted to that nobody else has. We're like, okay, I would want to watch like if I had nothing to do on Friday night,
Yeah.
or if I was pre-gaming.
Oh, is this only Friday night?
Tuesday and
No,
Fridays.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
What day is it today?
Friday.
Friday the 30th.
Yeah. Wow, are you retired, bro? What's going on, dude?
No,
You-
I've been working the
you
past
don't-
4 days.
Yeah, but you should know that it's payday
What
then.
is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not paid. I didn't get paid today.
You didn't?
I
Oh.
can't wait until
Wait,
Lose
should
track
I
of
work
that.
though?
I need a fucking
Okay,
job.
so
Is Brandon
yeah,
in
so
the
what
picture?
I'm trying to
Brandon's out of the
say is
picture.
this is the show that
No,
we
his
wanted.
head's in the fucking.
Yeah.
I'm right here in the front. My big
Oh, he's blocking
back is
Randall.
right. I'll look this way.
It's all right.
Yeah,
That,
dude,
that was in the past because we're on a delay, as you may have noticed.
Oh shit! All right, good. We set him straight.
YouTube puts us on a delay because we've been banned a few times, and they want to make sure we don't say bad words or whatever.
Oh, that's fucked that you
Whatever it
guys
is,
get
yeah.
banned. You know what?
It's okay.
I have
It's okay.
I have
We can't
YouTube-
be stopped.
I got YouTube
Yeah.
gripes also.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, most of the stuff that you would get banned for saying, we do sometimes, but it's just we don't talk about it anyways. You know, like COVID.
Like the COVID, so yeah,
this is
yeah.
not medical advice,
So
and then
do
financial
people?
stuff.
How do you guys see how people call in? You have like, where's the switchboard at?
It's my cell phone. I have a burner.
Oh damn,
Yeah. So that phone is my burner.
Nokia.
Yeah.
And then all the calls go to it, so which is kind of like
Yeah.
pretty cool.
BlackBerry.
Yeah. Go text your friend. Tell them to call in. You know.
Text your friends.
Text your friends. Plan a
Text your-
question. You know.
Text your friends'
Yeah.
friends to text their friends.
Hey everybody,
to
if you are
text.
watching this, 805-323-6224, call in, ask these gentlemen a question. What are you gonna
Anything skate related.
that big giant wall, like what are you gonna paint on it? Like is there gonna be a color scheme or is it just concrete?
I was wondering that same thing about the new park.
Yeah.
There's a Sade.
Sade got
Sade and what's his
Has
homie?
a-
Recoil. Sade
Oh,
and
say
Recoil.
it on the yeah.
Sade and Recoil are local kind of graph artists. They helped with the Wall Street mural, and then up there in Casita Springs on the liquor store, there's that big mural that's kind of got the trout and local scenery. You know, hills got Johnny Cash. It's a Johnny Cash mural, etc. And then
They're
they've
constantly
both been working at the Boys and Girls Club
JD's
doing stuff
tattoo.
with the youth.
Where's the dog?
They've been doing like kind of
No,
kids,
it's over there.
you know, like getting the kids painting.
I have the wine.
I don't know what it's called exactly, but Recoil told me to hit him
I knew you'd
about
come
the
around.
surf club thing.
That's
I'm drinking it. It's alcohol.
So they're gonna paint the park.
Give you guys better
Or, like,
wine when
paint
you guys
parts
have
of the
big
park?
Brightline listed them
Like a big
as
cake.
part of the grant project.
They just said,
The grant, we had to. The
milk
builder
room.
had to specify an
The
artist.
milk. Have you heard of the milk room?
And so what they're looking at.
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
downtown. Yeah.
We just got
I was
kicked
trying
out
to get rid of a
Sunday.
mural on the wall.
Yeah.
They didn't
The
renew our
borders of the
lease.
apartment building, and but they pushed back because they're not sure who owns that wall, or it might be like on a shared deal. So they're kind of like, oh, let's just leave the wall.
But we have a
But that
Woodland
looks
Hills
like
location.
Sorry, that looks at the 33. Like it could be epic for like.
We have a Woodland
Oh my
Hills
God, yeah.
location.
You know, you see it. When
Well,
you
that's what I was wondering. That I was like, damn. Like when you said that right now, I was like, yeah, that is.
What do you-
But Grindline submitted. They've got parks, and there's 2 parks in Oregon or 1 in Washington. I can't remember exactly where they are, but they've kind of got like graphical, not super big, and I wasn't super big on what Sade put out at first, but
Hop in here. Yeah.
supposedly now the theme we're going with is kind of Mexican blanket style, which will kind of fit the neighborhood.
Sick.
And so on the vertical surfaces,
Oh, now Brenda's in there.
the back of quarter pipes, etc. There's going to be something like a Mexican blanket theme that spans the park, so that like it'll be maybe somewhat lost when you're up close, because it'll just be on like the side of this, but like whatever the ledge or the back of a quarter pipe. But then when you step back and you're up on the bike path or pulled away,
You could see the whole.
yeah,
Mexican
all the
blanket.
vertical faces will be Mexican blanket and kind of going together. And they showed
No way.
a different park that they'd already done that it's kind of like triangles and crazy graphic, just lines and stuff going on, fucking like Tron business. But
Do you trip me
but
out?
it's gonna be a
I'm like,
Mexican
no way,
blanket.
That's
Yeah,
pretty sick.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
because
really
at first,
the
the second to last meeting, he submitted this. It reminded me of like the
cup.
the 80s styrofoam cup, with like the fucking like kind of like airbrushed swirly line business.
Oh, okay,
like
okay,
your
yeah,
like solo cup kind of, but like the
blue
old
and-
foam one.
The,
Yeah, I know what
the
you're
blue
talking
and pink one.
Yeah, or like
Those-
Foster
those
Freeze.
crazy like
fucking-
shings like.
Kind of looking like an Arizona type
It was
of.
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
something that like was similar to that, but then it had like palm trees and like a fucking clip art.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to hate that word, but it was just
Like an original In and Out. Fucking.
it was
cup
like
shit.
I don't know, and like I'm sure it would have been executed better. I don't know. Sade's stuff usually comes out really sick, so it was probably rad, to be honest. But we all, I don't know, we pushed back kind of, and we're like, there's something that maybe could better represent the hood. It was too like just like X Games billboard back. I don't know. like
No, I
just
like
too
the,
like
I like the blanket.
Yeah,
one.
it sounds-
Dude, I did not know that.
yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be a plain.
Culture in it.
I thought it was just gonna be a plain great park the whole time. I'm like, whoa, no way. Like,
What
man.
the fuck was
And then we
that?
have a bunch of brick stamp. There's like a whole
like the drrrr style spots.
half of the street section, a quarter pipe on the right side that's gonna have a pyramid like this with a big quarter pipe behind it. Like
No way.
it's gonna be all brick stamp,
Trip out.
like street style. And
Dude,
so that's gonna add
See,
to like
even
the,
I'm in it, and I don't even really know. No, I'm like,
Hey,
no way, dude.
this is a world premiere announcement.
Okay, see. Well, I'm like,
Mexican
yo,
blanket.
that's pretty cool.
You're getting leaked.
But you're gonna see it from the freeway, or
Yeah, you'll be able to see it.
Okay.
I think that's kind of the.
that's key.
Yeah.
That's key.
Um,
Yeah, that's. I
Hey,
mean,
we
you don't
did get
even know
lights though,
that's.
too, right? Yeah.
If you think
That's
about
still
it,
in the
what
last-
people see from the freeway is going to be seen by maybe thousands, millions. And just think of all the stuff that you drove by that you're like, oh, it's like in the back of your mind. I got to stop by there one of these days.
Yeah, it's
You
gonna
know?
be so
Yeah.
packed for the
Yeah, we
first,
already
like,
get the
year.
honks, It's part of
Yeah, we get honks
Really?
all the time. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sick.
that's
People don't
sick.
have the-
That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
and you half the time you recognize the car. Sometimes I'm like, who the hell was that? But
Yeah,
Yeah.
some
Give 'em
random
a fucking-
skater from like
Yeah, yeah,
Oakland.
yeah. But so that's visible from the 33, not the 101. That'd be kind of cool if it was visible from all.
It's
the
funny too because there's an on ramp right there, pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it's
so
kind of hectic once. It's a bit of a.
it's-
Oh,
it's
yeah,
hectic,
yeah, I
so
know that one.
Sometimes they're honking and you're thinking that somebody's saying hey, and you're just like oh.
No, that's
probably
like
be half the time.
car accident.
that's almost a car accident. That's not saying.
Dang, it's
hello.
probably gonna get
Yeah.
worse. Some of the bigger park,
Oh yeah.
you're gonna get way more heads to be like, oh, what? And then it's gonna be like, hey, yo, you're merging at the same time as your head's cocking this way to be like, what is that?
Well,
Like,
don't tell the city that. They're looking for any reason to stop this thing. Let's not give them any more. They're
3
probably
lanes right there.
surprised they didn't think of that themselves.
Well,
Damn.
they're trying to
Yeah.
get rid of the homeless right now for X Games.
Oh yeah, of course. That's like a well-known tradition of humanity. Is before the Olympics, before the World Cup, before the X Games, you get rid of anybody that doesn't look right.
Fuck.
I saw
Where am I going?
Ventura is no
tunnel.
different, you know.
Where am I going?
The fairgrounds.
Yeah,
That weird
yeah.
random tunnel, like right by the.
Yeah,
weight
I know
building
that
and all
one. Yeah.
They were actually cleaning it and fixing it up, and I was like, wait, are like pressure washing everything? And I was like, wait, are these guys like gonna open that up for X Games? Like, cause I mean, I could see it happening because
I've
the
seen them do it
traffic's
during
gonna
the
be
fair.
so insane. Like, I don't understand why they
It's
wouldn't.
been
You know.
closed up for a long time.
They know
years,
traffic
three.
is a big reason why
I've only seen
people
them
will
open it
fight
during
the
the
X
Years of
Games.
insane
Yeah.
traffic.
Yeah,
yeah.
Insane traffic. Like.
But don't worry, bikes are banned down
And they had
on Main
security
Street.
sitting on either end too. They had like a fair guy kind of watching the tunnel. Just
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, it's like Junior.
Those tunnels are they get creepy at night. He
Dude, they're gonna speaking like the X Games is gonna be export homeless people. You know, so get ready, Santa Barbara or Oxnard. They're all
Basically,
coming
next
your
time
way.
over,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're gonna. I mean, I do. They just like put you in like a bus or something.
I
know?
I think they used to do that from Santa Barbara down here.
Yeah,
That's what I heard back.
LA
in the day.
did. LA has been caught a couple times. Yeah. Orange County actually got proven in court. They were doing that. They were putting homeless people on a bus. They were like telling them like, "Hey, we like got a free place for you to stay and like whatever money, we'll get your dick sucked or whatever." And they got all these people on a bus and they just drop them off downtown LA.
Damn.
Not our problem anymore.
It's like
Yeah.
a South Park episode.
That's what Ventura's gonna do. I bet off the record, allegedly. You know. Yeah.
We're gonna get
All
assassinated.
those things.
Assassin. Yeah, we've been getting banned off a lot of places. We're banned on Reddit, of all places, which is crazy because I think they have like videos of like people murdering each other on that.
That's where I get my
Yeah,
news.
But this show's banned. Yeah.
My ISIS beheadings.
Really? Yeah, you would watch that.
I watch that shit on like mushrooms.
Ugh. Not recommend. This is not medical advice.
This is medical advice for therapy. Purge
I
your
need
thoughts.
all happy thoughts
Yeah.
around me when I'm on shrooms. Shit.
Someone getting
We did.
shot? Nah, someone's getting shot.
That my neighbors are amateur fireworkers.
Just a
Yeah.
murder happened.
About like 5 days before 4th of July, it's just like constantly, and then about 3 or 4 days after. The after I never understood the after. It's like who has fireworks left up over
I know,
after?
yeah.
Yeah,
Allegedly,
like you're
it's-
saving some in the bank for July 5th. That doesn't make sense.
Bro, the fucking refill shop when they called the red shirts on us that one day. It's been Saturdays.
I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Yeah, because remember somebody.
The red
somebody.
shirts? That's the guys. Those guys.
Somebody was blowing off
That's
fireworks.
right.
I don't know who it was.
Yeah.
But somebody was blowing off fireworks. Who probably got them at the swap meet.
This guy's a
Yeah,
fireworks
yeah.
master right here.
Are you?
I used to.
What's the key? Let's tell the people the key while I do a bomber.
I used to take trips. I used to go up to Pahrump and come back, but times have changed.
No, he
Nah, you just gotta
would
go to
up
Fillmore.
Pahrump and fill his fucking car up to
Allegedly.
the brim. Like it was crazy. Like just stacked with fucking shit. Like
You just go to Fillmore now, I think, right?
But no. Fillmore, you can get those. the baby fireworks. We're talking like the big guys. The one outside right now that was just
the
going
big
off.
booms.
Like those and bigger booms.
Gnarly.
Like you get them in a place called Pahrump, and that's where you got to go. But it's just a mission to get there and mission back because it's kind of sketchy
The
along the
one
way.
that sets off car alarms. Like that
yeah.
one. Like that shit. That's what it does. And
'Cause-
he fucking had them and
hit wrong.
Some kid at the fucking at West Park on the Go Skate Day had a straight like dynamite stick. Like it was like this big of just pure fucking like gunpowder. Like some fucking, it was literally a bomb. This fool wanted to throw it in the bowl, and I'm like, "We're gonna blow up the concrete." There's like kids here and shit. This is not gonna fucking go well.
You almost got hit by one. Dude, that shit was crazy.
we've seen
I
some
did actually.
See, I try to keep when I do it like in a safe thing. Like I try to let everyone know, hey, what I'm doing. Get ready. It's gonna come this about high. It's gonna hit everyone, but just look away. Just, and so I let everyone know these kids. I don't know when I think it was last year, or year before.
Nobody looks away when you
They just he goes into the bowl, goes to hit it. They throw it directly in the bowl like as he's in it already. Like he's already in it. It's not like, hey, we threw it in on accident. And so he was just completely blinded. So the second he gets up, does a trick, comes back down, boom! It was just like, whoa! No, my bad. But it was like, dude, the gnarliest like thing to see and view, and it was like, come on, you guys! Like that was reckless right there. Like, dude.
I got blown up one time. I was wearing my fucking poncho and shit, and that shit burned through my poncho and like burned into my skin.
Maybe because it was like thick, maybe like
Yeah,
so when the
'cause-
ember hit it,
You
it
had
was
a
just
Mexican blanket tattoo.
Yeah, fucking shit was fucked. I was like 10.
Really?
My first memory is being blown up.
Dude, who raised you, man?
Beaners.
I'm for sure banned.
Yeah,
I'm
we
half
always,
Mexican. It's okay. I'm 50% Beaner, 50% British, so we're good. A fucked up combo. She kept me in England. Fuck.
You better hope that gives you street cred to say that
I
word.
don't give a fuck. I already said it. I'm browner than half of my Mexican friends. They were just whitewashed.
Your mustache is good though.
No, it's not.
What do you, like,
That's just thinner than my will to live.
Like you guys can't be next to each other because your mustache is so much more.
I know, we got
robust than his.
fucking-
So it's like a little weird mustache.
We got Anchorman, and then we got fucking.
Look at this.
They got a Dora the Explorer mustache right here on me.
Yeah, wispy. I think that would be good.
Wispy, there we go.
Yeah.
Just like eyelashes.
So what else do we need to know about all your businesses and?
Make sure to plug that shit, yeah.
yeah, hey, you get it first.
Hit up
Well,
Doug's drugs.
you said you had some questions prepared. You're gonna help me out with questions, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it was more like you hit him pretty much. That's what I was high.
Really?
Like, yeah, you kind of like asking him about the
I'm
expansion.
surprised because I was like high as fuck, so I didn't know if I was asking any.
No,
questions
no,
that
yeah,
made
yeah.
sense, you know?
Here's a question for rugs. Do you have any rugs that were never sold that people hit you up for?
I still have a bunch at home.
Because I remember I got that
Who said
FTP
that?
rug from you, and that's just
Oh,
been my
somebody in the
fucking
chat.
favorite like room decor since I bought it.
No, yeah, hit me up on Rugs by Dubs. I have a couple more still at my house, so just let me know if you
one
want
right
anything.
here.
I have stuff.
I liked what you
And
started
this one.
doing with the mirrors.
there
Like you
you
started
go.
making mirrors and shit.
I started
like,
doing mirrors. I started doing
picture frames and shit. Yeah,
other
the
things.
fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog one. That shit was lit.
Yeah.
The Hello Kitty mirror with the fucking pink and white camouflage or pink and gray camouflage.
Yeah, I was trying to do more home decor where you can actually stick it on the wall instead of being on the ground. Because I noticed at the swap meets, I'd have them just all laid out, and it's cool and all. But then some people are just like, hey, like they see it on the ground, so they think it is like, you know, it's not worth anything, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's worth something, you know. Like, you know, you could put it on your wall, you could do something with it, you know. It's like, oh well, I don't know, you know, like, but they just look at it and see it on the ground. So it's like, damn, you know, if I have it more on a thing. So like when
You gotta get some plywood.
when Sean here had an event, I actually had a chance to somewhat put some things up and hang some things semi up. So I was like
Yeah.
getting a gist of like, okay, that's what I should do. I should always go to an event and somewhat have like things hanging constantly so that
Yep.
it gets you more of like a, oh, it's not just laying on your fucking ground, being stomped on, looking like trash, and like basically being
Yeah,
trash,
yeah.
you know, because you're stepping on it, you know.
Well,
so it's
they're like, oh, that would look good doormat for my shed.
This
You
is
know, it's pretty
something-
sick.
this
But
is
yeah,
something
it's
fucking-
definitely-
Yeah.
The solar thing is cool. Like I like the fact, like the ones you have at Black Hole are pretty sick. Like
No,
you go
yeah,
there and it
at the
is
skate
cool.
shop,
yeah,
the
yeah.
skate shop
It's
one
like
I
a
gifted
yeah.
too,
Have you
like
seen those? The
they're
Black Hole
sick.
Revs?
Yeah, I have
At the
a
skate shop.
random skateboard idea, like a skateboard cozy, because I'll be throwing my skateboard in between my back and my skateboard, and the grip tape will just eat my sweater or my fucking backpack. So like having like a fucking sleeve to put over it, that's like a rug.
That'd be kind of sick.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking
Something
about?
small, something
Little
not
Velcro.
To go
yeah,
over-
Velcro-y or something like
rectangle
something. Yeah, something not
Velcro,
too.
yeah.
Something to go over the grip tape,
Yeah,
I
maybe
feel
you
you.
could be part of my bong holder situation too. You know?
like bong cozies, bong cozies,
Yeah,
something
skateboard
had a bong
cozies.
holder,
Oh, crazy.
you know? Yeah,
No.
You just have a lighter.
But yeah,
leash.
the rug.
definitely hit me up if you guys want something custom, and then definitely hit
Just change the
Narsum up
business.
if you want an edit and all that done.
Yeah, and check out Narsum's new edit coming next month.
Yeah, for Bell Ringer.
Yeah.
Bell Ringer IPA
Yeah, we're gonna be
Your
doing
release.
a over there at Bellringer
downtown.
Brewco,
Oh, wow.
which
Downtown
is
Bell
the
Ringer.
it's
This
the
guy
new-
got a beer going on right there.
A beer too?
He has a whole
shit. We gotta keep this show going.
hand plant IPA beer gonna be presented there and all that. And so Narsum's video is semi presenting.
It's not my beer.
Well, it's not
Bell-
his beer, but I
it's
mean-
not-
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, I did. I help with
in collaboration,
with,
right?
with yeah, it's an Innocence collaboration, and I help with like the design stuff and Bellringers over there at the they took over the Anacapa spot.
Yeah, where the Anacapa Brewing Company used to be. Right?
Downtown.
Yeah. Dan. So Dan and his wife. Dan was the brewmaster over at Ventura Coast Brew Company, just adjacent over there since they opened up. And then when Anacapa went under, him and his wife took over Anacapa. They kept the kitchen staff. They
nice.
upgrade
That's awesome.
They upgrade the beer. They upgrade the menu.
That's also good because that beer was pretty.
The place is nice.
Absolutely, yeah.
The place is nice when you
It's
pass by.
skunky beer.
They made the lighting in there a lot lighter. It's not so dark and dingy down there anymore.
Yeah, that place was sticky.
They hook up if you're in Dodger games. We got Dodger game specials. I work over there. That's where I was at today. I had to go work.
Nice.
I had to work tomorrow too and Sunday.
That's cool. I have not been
Shout
here
out.
since the Anna Kappa.
So, anyways, going back to it, like we're gonna be doing a skate for X Games next month. We're gonna be doing X Games is in town the 20th through the 23rd of July. On the 20th, on Thursday, Rocks and Dram will be doing their they're gonna be doing like a VIP X Games people type thing. Well, we'll be over at Bellringer. We got Joel's video at Narsum's video over there that he's gonna be premiering with all the Avenue boys in it. I don't know.
Be sick.
I don't know what he's cooking up. Maybe he can talk about a little bit more about
for
what he
all
has
of us
planned.
that can't get into the VIP. Well, let's get the Who's Who party.
Yeah.
You know, we'll have the local alternative.
Yeah.
Go
What
see.
are you thinking for that, Joel? What do you got planned for us?
Well, pretty much it's just gonna be.
The Joel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get, the people who don't skate kind of attention with this video that I'm making. And that's what I'm going
Okay.
for anyway. So
I basically told him to do whatever he wanted to do, so I
Like
don't
the
know what he's gonna do.
like the old Jackass videos did. It was like skate kind
I just want
of
the
skate
rest of the
videos,
get,
but
get a lot of that, that
but, like, I
hijinks
could
in
watch
there.
it, yeah.
Put some hijinks in there. Get a lot of B-roll footage and just kind of just mesh it perfectly into a good compact, like 10, 15 minutes. Hopefully longer, but
I get told to go along.
Get some
15
titties in
minutes
there,
would
bro.
be the goal.
Let's go on a let's go
That'll
on a
get
tag
everyone's
run.
attention.
I'll go tagging and then I'll have you record me. How about that?
Yeah.
I used to do that shit at 3 in the morning with like the van with the sliding doors and shit, and the Mad Max cans, the ones that are like your entire forearm,
Yeah.
and the fucking spray would be like 6 inches wide, and just be hitting the outlines, and we'll come the next day, fucking fill it, and then hit another outline.
And see, that's the type of I'm down to go do stuff like that, like go film just to get that one clip and go on a whole night adventure. But it's worth it to have it in the video,
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Have you guys been to the lab at all? The lab in
I've been there
Satapoy?
once, yeah.
Because they just started doing car decals and shit, but they have like recreation walls in the back that you can tag on.
Yeah, I've seen those.
That shit's sick. And then
They did my car
There was
like a
little
year or
show
two
back
ago.
there, like a rap show.
Yeah, they have a bunch
They
of
wrapped my
shit.
car.
They have a bunch of shit there. They have like
Yeah, that's what I got done at
wraps.
the
They
lab.
have the screens for shirts and shit. If
My
you wanna
fucking
make
favorite
shirts.
car, damn.
All the graffiti tools you need.
Everybody watching who knows Dubs knows what car he's talking about.
Maybe not everybody watching.
I
With
definitely
that
don't.
wrap.
It's my, I had the most camoest car, the most loudest car ever.
Anytime I see a rap car, I think of you.
Yeah, it was that bright and that loud and gnarly.
Nice.
Did it help you
It's
get
the only way
girls?
to be.
You think?
No.
It scared,
No.
it scared the homies.
It was a lot of attention that I didn't need from the cops, really, if anything. No matter where the fuck I went.
I've always been.
I know, yeah, doing even runs like that, doing runs to go get fireworks and coming back in a car like that, like the worst fucking idea ever, because it's just, it's screaming, pull me over, like, but
Yeah.
I just somehow got through.
Coming
This is
back
like,
from
dude.
Fillmore?
And Dubs just driving 90 everywhere.
Sight, yeah.
Like that. Thumb dancing while he's driving and shit. Fucking going 90 everywhere.
Man, you're asking for it.
Yeah, that's why I got pulled over so many times. And it's
Yeah, I always tell people, if you want to be a drug dealer, if you want to drive, or if you just have been getting pulled over a lot, just get a Prius. Yeah, you're good.
Prius or minivan.
Yeah. Yeah, you will not get any pussy.
Or
But
e-bike.
if you're married, just do it.
I had a weed
Yeah.
selling buddy in high school that drove a green minivan that was pretty stellar.
Yeah.
I was like, you're the best drug dealer.
A
bro."
Dodge.
There was like a Dodge or a
Dodge
Chrysler.
van.
Minivan. Yeah.
Dark green minivan where I was like, that's a smart vehicle choice, my friend.
Yeah.
Very unsuspecting.
Bricks.
All right. Well.
Yeah. When's that
Everybody
thing
got-
coming out again?
Huh?
What time is it?
Your beer?
I gotta hit taco truck.
Yeah. Anybody? We got to hit the
The
taco
20th.
truck. Does anybody have anywhere thing to say or tell people where to follow you or anything?
Drop. Your alcohol drops the 20th, as you were saying.
Yeah.
Bell ringer.
Bell ringer. Down the
Shout
street.
out
for
West End
video.
Baggers.
Yeah. What about the skate
you
park
go.
thing? If
There you
people want
go.
to know for more info or
WestparkSkatepark.com has kind of updates, you could submit your email, and they'll keep you updated via email on any happenings. But we're kind of just in a waiting stage while construction documents get ironed out with the city.
Okay.
As far as we know right now, hopefully breaking ground in November and finishing early summer.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Once again, where can we find your guys' merch?
Just go to innocence.com. INNOCNTS. And same thing with the Instagram, same thing with the wine. Everything's over there.
Transition the camera, Randall.
Oh, sorry.
I got it.
Sorry, I'm a little high, everybody.
Hello, you've reached Zappos.com, powered by
We're doing our
Service.
prank calls that
Thank
never
you for
last
allowing
because
our customer.
we're blacklisted.
Hi, this is Joseph in CLT, and I'm here with
That's
your
not
joke
me.
of the day.
Oh, too bad we
Why
can't
did the
talk-
cell
we
phone
can't
get a
talk to
pair
them?
of glasses?
No, we can. It's just go ahead
It
and do
lost
that.
all of its contacts.
So this is
Anybody who plays cornhole.
Their policy is they can't hang up on you unless you say something vulgar or sexual.
Oh, this is great.
Follow us
So
in
what
Baggers
we'll do
to play
is let's
cornhole.
just call them, and then when they see how long we can keep them on the line. you
So
know?
Zappos is the shoe company?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
this a prank call?
yeah. Go ahead, you can leave
Thank
because
you.
you're the most excited.
Apples.com. My name is Trudy Ann. How can I help?
Hey, how
Hey,
you doing?
did you just-
I got these shoes
Hello?
and they were a little big for my feet. I'm looking to give them back.
Hello?
They're a nice penny loafer.
Did you just lose your dog?
I have
Thank you for calling Apples.com. How can I help?
a pair of penny loafers that are far too big.
I'm sorry to hear they're too big. I'll be happy to help. I'll need to ask a few questions to pull up the account. What's your order number?
Clearly, yes.
All right, sorry. Are you still there?
May I please have your order number?
Okay, so
Order
well,
number
first of all,
420. Order number 420.
no, I was wondering.
It's hard to hear you with the background noise.
I know
Can I
because
please have your
what
order number?
Let me tell you what happened first because I can't find the order number. Because did you hear my friend that was
What's
talking
your email
earlier?
address?
It's venturatidepod@gmail.com. But my friend had
I'm sorry,
smoked
what was that?
my friend had smoked a marijuana cigarette, and then it made him like laugh and giggle a little bit, and then he got this accent. Say that word again.
I seem to have misplaced my oversized penny loafers.
And he's like a surfer dude. Like he didn't talk like that, like before he smoked the marijuana cigarette. So, first of all, I just wanted to explain that. So that's why the call's been weird so far.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm
anyways,
sorry, I didn't
moving
get
on.
the email address. What's the email address?
Moving on. You know what? ODK, can you?
Yeah,
Or Joel, yeah.
The email address is odk9000odk@gmail.com.
I'm unable to find an account with that email.
Can we try a phone number?
It
I'm
must
sorry?
be there.
Can we try a phone number?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
805
726
6223.
Nothing with that either.
What the fuck?
I think I'm high. I think I'm high. Dude, Joel? Can you? I'm too high. Can you talk for me? My friend Joel's gonna do it. Sorry, we did these edibles. My bad.
Hey, what are we doing again?
Just, you needed a confirmation number.
Oh yeah, the confirmation number is alphabet with a capital A.
Yeah. And
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Oh. We took government grade marijuana. This is what happened. We're under test. We're
How
currently
about
under
you call
surveillance.
back once Whatever's
No,
going
no,
on
no,
has
we
been
can do this.
resolved.
We could do this.
We're trying, man. We're trying our hardest.
This is the most sober I've been all year.
He's totally tober.
Sister return for
He's
the
totally
worst.
tober.
I did not see this
Way
coming.
too good. Holy shit.
Hey, just relax. Get
Can I please have the order
Listen,
number or
she's
the
trying.
email address
Listen
for the
up,
account
guys,
in
stop,
question?
all right? She's trying to do her work.
Wait, you want
all
to talk
Get
to
it
an adult?
together.
Be serious over here.
Let's get it together.
Please.
Somebody get the confirmation number.
Brando.
Okay, so it's
420.
it's no, it's 169 420 911.
That does not match or
710.
order numbers.
How do you? I wasn't finished. How do you know?
I know all the order numbers begin and that's not how it begins.
You
Then who
see,
ordered
my
penny
feet were
loafers?
rather swollen when I bought the penny loafers.
Like, how is she still on the line? Holy shit.
Would you guys just relax, okay? She's trying to do her job.
And I seem to have misplaced my confirmation code.
We understand our friend's a Nazi, but that shouldn't be a reason why you can't help us.
I don't know why.
Maybe maybe if we describe the shoes, that'll be the same as a confirmation code.
Good idea.
How about that? Is that gonna work?
That will not
Do we
help.
have a deal?
Deal, please.
We need to make a deal.
All right. Well, there's got to be some way to do this
Is there
to work
no
this
deal?
out.
I will not stand for this.
What if we gave you our home address? 'Cause
That will not help me to find the
there's
account.
only one.
I need the order number or the email address for the account.
They obviously got
Alright.
delivered somewhere, so if we have the delivery
I think
address,
maybe if we all said like one part of the email, we come together and
Wait.
say the right email.
this is McDonald's, right?
Yes, all together now. Let's sing it to her.
Yes.
You don't
Alright.
have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
We're gonna work as a team. All right.
I'm going to disconnect.
Let's
You
all
have
say
a
the
good one.
email.
No!
You can't
Oh.
use that. I've been told you
Please
can't
no.
use that. In fact,
No.
One more. Okay, she hung up. Yeah. Man.
How long we
Yeah.
go? How long was that?
Stayed on that
That was, I think, 5 minutes and 10 seconds,
That's
which
pretty
is pretty
fucking
good. Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah. We did our best. Yeah, we did our best.
that long, dude. Holy hell.
Can we do one more?
Yeah. Sure. Who you want to call?
I
We
don't
usually
know.
call the Crystal Lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Crystal Lodge?
Yeah.
Oh, can we?
But
like,
one problem.
I'm
I
just-
need my phone's been banned, so I need somebody else's phone to call them.
Oh, that's tough.
Ooh, yeah, no.
ODK, give me your phone.
Fuck.
I think Brando. I'm just like
Actually,
if
maybe
this
it's
is a
more fun if
democracy.
I do call.
I elect Brando to like
Do you
talk
think
his
they'll even let
accent.
you?
I can change it up.
We can always try.
I feel like Brando has a good accent and like.
What are we
do-
gonna say to the Crystal Lodge?
Just give it to him.
Okay. All right. Let's let the chef cook.
Yeah, there you go.
You're right by the hour.
This will be good.
Yeah.
Do you have
Nobody
a?
answers. We gotta call him with somebody else's phone.
Ask for just.
Lodge, I can help you.
Yeah, hello?
Yes.
Yeah, jacuzzi tubs?
I'm sorry?
Y'all got a jacuzzi tub over there?
The what?
Jacuzzi tub! Goddamn jacuzzi tub.
Damn it, Brando! Why are you talking like that?
No jacuzzi tub?
I like that, though. He didn't understand. He was like, wait, what? Like,
He hung up. I'm surprised it went that long. That was actually pretty
dude.
impressive
classic.
for Crystal Lodge. You know, usually they hang up like in less than 5 seconds.
Dude, I'm surprised the Zappos lady. She was
I did it
that
again.
long.
They're not allowed to hang up on you. It's like their policy.
Dude, I know they're not allowed to hang up, but like,
I almost cut a whole bottle by
to
myself
Yeah.
again.
soak
I'm
in like
proud.
as a worker.
Yeah,
I
we
get-
used to call the
Alcoholic.
Zappos, and then we'd be like, "Hey, can you follow us on Instagram?" And they would follow us, and then
Oh no.
Then
way.
they saw what we were, and they were just
yeah, and then they would follow the artist and be like, "Oh, I'm following you on Spotify too." Like, they just had like they would just love to talk. They didn't care about the order.
Well, the thing is,
Oh,
you're
yeah, well,
friendly.
But now
they're
they-
probably bored.
Now they're hiring
Maybe
people
they're
from other
bored at work.
countries, and they're like, "I'm going to disconnect." you know.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, damn, yeah, probably they're bored at work.
That call's gonna be. You know how they say that this call will be recorded.
Recorded, yeah.
They're gonna for sure bring that one up at the staff meeting. You know?
That's
like, listen to this call, guys. What are we gonna do about this?
Something like that. Like,
That's kind of like Ventura. Like, it's like Ventura Tide, like infamy right there.
I mean,
you know,
yeah,
you'll never
we're
hear
gonna be-
about it, but like you guys are living in infamy.
Like everyone at Zappos. Hey, everyone at Zappos watching. We're with you. We're with you. Yeah.
Keep going. Pay, so the invoice is in the mail.
Paid by the hour. Anyway. You guys get paid by the hour anyway. Wouldn't you want to spend like a quarter of it with us?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing: is like the little people aren't making the money. It's the big dogs that are making the money off of our
little
tax.
people is the,
that?
is the medical term.
What's that Kirby? You know that Kirby vacuum? I got a good random story.
All right, tell them. Let's hear it.
Your dick got stuck in a Kirby vacuum. Holy
My
shit.
dick did not get stuck in a Kirby vacuum. So one time, you know, the Kirby people they go door to door or whatever, you know, and they try to sell you on cleaning one carpet or one floor. And we had this like pretty classic roommate, Daveski.
Daveski.
And the Kirby guy knocked, and he didn't know what he was getting into. He meets Daveski, and Daveski's just a loving boy, like. He's like, oh, fuck, yeah, we got some dirty-ass carpets. You know, we get him going in the living room, and, like, I'm trying out the Kirby, and Daveski distracts the Kirby sales kid with the bong rips and the Tecates in the bedroom.
Hang on, caller. We're listening to a story, then we'll talk to you.
Yeah, listen. Brandon's talking.
And so while this young Kirby salesman is distracted by my funny roommate with bong rips and Tecates with the mini fridge in the bedroom, we're, like, around the house with the Kirby and all his little cleaning fucking filters, going to town, fucking just cleaning every nook and cranny and laughing, just like getting the use out of this fancy vacuum. And so I remember that was its own funny fucking situation. But then I thought I switched rooms. You fucking moved out of the back. Totally moved out of this house. And I was moving into a new room, and I was like, you know what? I know I'm gonna get the carpet cleaned. I'm calling Kirby.
Can you hurry up with the story, you fat piece of shit?
He's not that fat. He's pretty lean and mean, actually.
And so I think I'm hustling Kirby. I call Kirby. I'm like, hey, I heard you guys clean a floor. So Kirby shows up, and they send a fucking grandma, like the sweetest old lady ever. And I thought I was gonna hustle the Kirby salesman, and it's just the nicest lady ever. And so I felt real bad, and I cleaned my room myself and just made her hang out. And then she ended up. I bought her personal used Kirby because I felt so bad it came out. I don't know why the fuck that's how high you got me over
Oh,
there.
she's playing that sympathy card, dude.
That's on
to
the
her advantage.
I don't know what the fuck I was going with that, to be honest. But that's
It was a good wholesome story. You turned back around from your jackass ways.
Yeah,
and then you
that was a good one.
Yeah,
What do you want,
that was
caller?
Very wholesome.
What do you want, caller? You're on, buddy.
No, I sidetracked you with my own tangent.
You wanna call this fucking leanest homie in here fat? You better fucking talk.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Boy.
Hey, you're on the Ventura Tide Pod.
I'm the only fat one here.
Son of a bitch.
Get that shit right.
I know what the fuck I'm on. I'm not a retard. Put on the beat.
You're canceled.
You're not canceled for retard. That's cool.
It's not a medical term anymore.
Yeah, this is not medical advice. All right? Did you call for medical advice? You gotta treat that syphilis? Who is this?
You know who this is, boy.
Why are you saying boy?
No, are you the N-word dude?
No.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know who it is.
Like a child's no.
No.
Tailbone wannabe.
I don't know who it is, but hey man, thanks for you getting smoking weed tonight.
Yeah, I'm smoking quite a bit of weed.
What kind of weed is that?
Fucking dick.
Is that weed that came out of? Is that weed that came out of ODK's ass because he boofed it?
Yep. It's a pastime of mine.
No. Would you smoke that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I bet you would.
Probably do a little more than that.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
How much would you pay for ODK's OnlyFans?
Monthly.
No more than 50
Full
a
dick
month.
pics.
No more than 50. I got you. I got you at 12.
50 a week?
No, he said a month.
A month?
I got you at 12 a month.
All right, he'll
That's
do it
enough
for 12.
That's like 4
He'll-
beers.
Just DM him on Instagram. That's @OverdoseKid
Underscore.
and then send him money, and then he'll send you whatever pics you want.
It's a deal.
Yeah.
As long as the microscope ain't in the picture.
Nah, it's okay. I got very good, high quality camera equipment. You won't
Yeah.
see the fucking. You won't see the microscope.
Fair.
It's NASA equipment.
Very fair.
Look at that fat piece of shit Mexican on the right, dude, with the fake ass jewelry on. He's so fucking fat, dog.
No,
and then the
that's
dude in the room, like, piece of shit hoodie on.
No, that's the
And then
OnlyFans
the
you're getting.
goddamn black Jesus hat hoodie. You got this motherfucker over here on the left. You know he wants to hang himself like Robin Williams, dude. Look at him. Look, you know he's sad. You know he hates every one of you pieces of shit in that room, you fucking nigger lovers. And you know what? I don't like...
You're gone. Later.
Lame. What a fucking lame. After he said he would pay for my OnlyFans.
What a fucking lame.
I'm gonna, dude.
I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see him on Main Street, dude. That's gonna be my favorite pastime now.
Does that sound like the same guy?
But fucking
Yeah,
a
I think it
cowboy.
was, yeah.
Imagine,
I asked him and he said no. That's what I get for trusting
Can I
people.
just like say a thought real quick though? Can you imagine being
no.
that bored and that?
Can you send me his number before we block him?
Oh, I know, yeah.
Like this
You
is
have to
what
call in.
Like this is what you're doing. You're calling and talking to us. Like we don't even know you care about you, dude. Like
You have nothing better to do with your life right now at fucking 12 at night. You had to come in here and drop the N-word like anyone. Like, you're not irrelevant at all. I mean, you're not relevant at all. You're like the complete opposite.
In his defense, we don't have anything better to do either.
Yeah, you can eat my ass.
no, we're doing this.
Well, he would. He actually said he would.
This is generating community right here. Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah,
that's right.
Brando was pretty
Try to
intelligent.
leave the earth better than
Brando
started.
Brando had pretty good talks too. I thought.
Yeah. No, I did too. I thought that. All you guys.
This is really we answered the fucking ticket.
Well, don't worry. That's pretty much what happens to the show. You know.
It's alright. That's
good.
That's the most action we're getting when it comes to battling racism.
That's a good pod.
All right, I'm gonna get some music. We'll talk it out, and then
thanks for having us.
we're gonna leave.
Thank you.
This is our friend Phyllis Driller and Jay Uno.
Zombie
This
and
is
Uno.
Gunslinger. All right, check him out. That's at Phyllis Driller and at the name Uno on Instagram.
Word.
Here it is. Sorry, I should turn over the volume. It's called Gunslinger.
Nice.
All right, I'll turn off our mics and then we end the show.
The race is called.
I know, dude. Now
What a dick.
Give me his number because I'm gonna.
Oh, we have a caller. Oh, he's calling back.
Let me answer it here.
Nah, fuck that guy.
Unplug it. Unplug it.
All the jeans, do it extra, yeah, I'm going hard. Grind by any means, gunslinger, yeah, that's holiday. I stay getting paid, rob a bank. What you think I'm rapping? That shit off for fame. I got money, yeah, I trapped a lot. I was on the block, pushing hard, yeah, I can't fall. I can thank the Lord, gunslinger. I'm a young nigga, rolling with the bangers, gunslinger. I turn Hollywood, you can thank the paper, gunslinger. Yeah, the demons. Tryna take my greatness, but I'm paid. Yeah, I'm getting late. Yeah, you know I'm safe, but I'm insane. Yeah, they took my pops, but I switched up on the swag. Stop playing games. Yeah, you really ain't gang. You rolling with the lane, like what you saying. Yeah, my life is crazy. Hopped off a plane straight to a baddie. Yeah, I took a natty, riding in a caddy. Feel like a pimp. Oh, this shit is crazy. I just spent 180 on a bitch. Oh, I feel like Thanos, but my world won't blink. On the clock, I'm a savage nigga. All the jeans, do it extra. Yeah, I'm going hard. Grind by any means. Gunslinger, yeah, that's holiday. I stay getting paid, rob a bank. Why you think I'm rapping? This shit off for fame. I got money, yeah, I trapped a lot. I was on the block, pushing hard, yeah, I can't fall. You can thank the Lord, gunslinger. I'm a young nigga, rolling with the bangers, gunslinger. I turn Hollywood, you can thank the paper, gunslinger.
Drink, sipper, I can't ship my lean with your bag, get it. I could fuck her once and then I'm passing the back. And the niggas used to hate, but now they bad, slipping fast, women.